Junkrat short that you posted.
Oh, yeah?
The first one. I forgot how disrespectful that one is because the Mercy goes for the rest, and on top of her, you pop your ult. You're only gonna get her with it. Oh, that's so funny.
Very nice. So, are we playing some Lethal Company or what?
I've never played Lethal Company, so I'm down.
Boot it up.
What I'm gonna do? Yeah, let me boot mine up. For now, we might. Yeah. Okay. I remember. So Logan, we're gonna get you the mods because I forget. Like I was gonna be like, oh, we could probably do it without mods since we're not doing a bunch of people right now. But I think it's just, modded. You can't play with non-modded. So I'm sending you the files. Do you have WinRAR, Logan, by chance?
Or
I don't believe so. What is it?
Or 7-zip. Is that the other one?
Yeah, or 7-zip.
It's just like it allows you to unzip files.
Yeah. So the reason WinRAR is kind of important is because it can unzip RAR files, which normally just look like regular files that you can't like unzip. So
WinRAR?
Yeah. And then if you go to if you go to WinRAR download, then on that page you should see like products, download, industries. Click on download and then get the WinRAR 6.24 English 64-bit.
Okay. Downloading.
And then once that's downloaded, run that and just set that up. And then what it'll do is like RAR files and zipped files and stuff like that will now have an icon that looks like a little stack of books to the left of it. If you see that stack of books next to the 2 files I sent you, that means it all worked and you can now unzip files easily.
Install.
Very nice, Sue.
Okay. Done. Okay. I see the little books.
Okay, awesome. Now share your screen and I'm gonna walk you through downloading the mods real quick.
Okay.
Logan, I think you're really gonna enjoy this game.
I think you're gonna like this game a lot. It's a lot of fun.
It looks like such a blast.
It is.
Let's see here.
All right. Let's see here.
Asset. Great asset. Okay, so
Just to know.
what you want to do is open up your Steam.
Whoop.
And then go into your library and on Lethal Company right click it and hit properties. Installed files and then browse in the top right. Okay, so now did you download those 2 files that I sent you over Discord?
Not yet.
Go ahead and download those. There should be one that's called like BEP and X and one that's called Bigger Lobbies.
Yep. Potentially dangerous. Should I be nervous?
No.
Yes, it is malware and Trojanware at the same time.
Trojanware from Walmart.
Okay. They are downloaded.
Okay, so the first one you want to open up, open up the BEP and X file. So that you open up the Bigger Lobbies one. So close out of that and then open the BepNX.
All right, BepNX.
Okay, so now the ignore the file that says ... or whatever. Take the other 4 and just put them in that folder on the left. Yeah, perfect. And then you can close out of the BepNX file on the right and open up the bigger lobbies RAR file, and then move that BepNX one in there, yeah. Perfect. Now, you can close out of all this and boot up Lethal Company. And if it says in the bottom left, like, it should say like V40. It should say like V40, and if it says mod in the bottom left, then that means it all worked. What those mods do, Lethal Company caps out at 4 players, so that's just a bigger lobby mod, so we can have a lot of people here.
Hello. All right. We'll call that good.
Yeah, it should be fine. And then yeah, online. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so in the bottom left it says V40 mod. So you are now you're adequately modded. You're chilling. So, what you can do now, if you want, you can close your screen, and then all 3 of us, like, I'm gonna mute Logan and Caleb. Oh, hey, never mind, Ace is here.
Yeah.
Look at that timing. Hello, welcome.
Say that I can't join today.
What was that?
I'm joking. Let's play. Let's play.
Oh, I thought.
Ace is trolling, dude.
Aces.
Ace, you little troll. Caleb, we're just streaming. I don't see it. There it is.
You see it?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, did it die? Did my stream die? Hello?
Exam took longer than I thought. I'm sorry.
Unacceptable.
Oh, good. How'd it go?
Oh, it was good. Yeah, I got a B on it. So
Hey, not bad.
thank you. Thank you.
Glad it went well.
Hey, so
Yeah.
next time you even think about putting college and education before silly roleplay D&D times,
Yeah. Yeah.
I will break your ankles.
No.
With his own ankles.
With my own
Because-
ankles
First.
that we have recently learned are similar to rot steel.
And nuclear fallout shelters.
Dude, the funny thing is I don't even really remember saying that. Like I was straight out of the shower and I was like, I'm just gonna lay down on my bed for a second. And I like saw Cool say, Turbo's ankles are like rot steel, and I just typed whatever and then sent it. I didn't know I likened my ankles to nuclear fallout shelters. Sent it. I didn't know I likened
apt
my ankles to
description.
nuclear fallout
Yeah,
shelters.
I didn't hear anything that was untrue.
I would show proof on webcam, but Caleb stream, you're not getting that for free. You're not getting dog pics for free, all right?
Dang it.
You gotta sub to security denied right now. Otherwise, no dog pics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I got DM Vault up. What else do I need? I feel like I need something up for D&D.
Music?
Oh yeah, I do need to join the music. Listen along.
There we go.
No, but I feel like I'm missing something. I realize now I was
notes.
Oh yeah, my that's what it was. I need my notes up. I was like, I always have 3 tabs open at the very least. That is DM Vault, Caleb Stream, and something else. And I was like, what is that third one? And I was like, it's my Google Doc with all my notes in it.
Well, time to fix everyone's overlays.
Hi,
Caleb,
Sawi.
fix my overlay, please. I can't handle it anymore. Please, Caleb. Caleb, please.
Well, while Caleb's fixing the overlays, do you guys want to give us
Absolutely not.
our weekly recap?
Hey, so I was so quick with that no.
Absolutely not.
So
I hope you reach out so I can ignore them.
I hope whatever
Me?
you're going through, I hope it sucks.
Oh wait, is Payson coming today?
No.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
You know
Well,
how Keeper died? Yeah, Nolan did the
yeah.
same
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool.
thing.
Well, anyways, before Nolan died, he and I went and robbed a slimy worm of a man.
Inselmhune.
Mm-hmm.
Something. Oh yeah, but while we were doing that, the queen was attacked by a vampire gang and was killed. So, I mean, then we all kind of reunited and talked about it, but that's about it. Hume kind of passed away because of evidence that he's worshiping basically Satan, and we're like, and so now he's gone.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
then-
What else did you gather in the vault/cave system?
My cool sheets that have cool effects. And we found out that they did a raid. The queen, and her vanguard basically did a raid on the night masks. Night masks were ready. They knew we were coming. So the raid that we did to capture them backfired because it was a trap, and all of our forces died. Captured.
It seems so.
And Asa, the major L that we took at the end. Do you remember that?
Well, I know that went to that one city.
We lost our key of dissolution.
We did, because that was right at the end. We woke up in the morning to go back to the city, and Declan discovered that the key was gone. That's right.
Indeed.
I ate it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that about covers it. Excuse me. Did you guys decide what to do with all of the blackmail information? I'm forgetting about that.
Did we give it to Tardith?
Tardith?
Oh, yeah, the blackmail we gave to Tardith, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, and you guys have decided to take the baby prince to Soldan Esselar, and should Deanna live long enough, she would help raise the boy. However, last time you guys saw her, she was in very rough shape. That was back in Saradouche, and at that point, she looked like she was probably within her last few months of life. Meaning, these are probably her last few weeks, unless something happens soon. So keep that in mind as decide on your further courses of action. I know I've thrown a lot at you guys, that there is a bunch of options for you guys to decide on. But we are going to take it away in the moments you guys have recognized that the key is missing. You guys each have separate rooms. You're in the royal estates or the royal palace, the royal keep, really.
DM.
Yes.
Can I ask a question? So, on the road from Daramar to Soldan Esselar, how far? Because I know he's kind of on the path, but how far of an offshoot is it to get to Ashgex?
To Soldan Esselar?
Yeah, like if like we're going from Daramar to Soldan Esselar, if we were to tack on a quick little checkpoint at Ashkex's mountain, how much longer would that take us?
It's literally right in the way.
Good. Guys, let's go see Ashkex. We need this man.
We do.
Okay. Yeah. So actually,
they're about to free a dragon. We need our dragon.
That's fair. That's fair.
so if you guys look in the tavern, Soldan Esselar is right in the center of the Weldith, like right on top of the D in the Weldith. And so like, Ashkex lives on the furthest to the right peak, in the Starspire Mountains. So it's literally like in the exact path you guys want to go in.
Yes! We've talked a lot about Ashkex, and I've talked a lot to Ashkex, but now I actually get to see him. I'm so excited. Except he's gonna burn me. I know. I'm gonna get there.
Yeah, you're gonna get roasted.
I'm gonna die.
See ya.
But
well, I guess we'll see. So
yeah.
let's kick it off. You guys have just woken up. Declan, you have made the terrible discovery that the key of dissolution is no longer with you. It is dead. No,
It has dead.
it has been taken from you. What do you do? Let me switch this music.
I'm gonna immediately run out and find Draconis, Asham, and Nolan. Except are we assuming that at this point Nolan's already gone to get Deanna and Taker, or okay?
Yes. Yeah. So
Bye, Nolan.
Nolan will meet you guys in Saradouche.
In Soldan
That's
Esselar?
convenient.
Or Saradouche?
That's it.
I was like,
Well,
I
it
didn't know we
depends
were
on
going to
wherever you guys get
I
to.
didn't know we were going to Saradouche. I mean, we could, but so yeah, I'm gonna go find Draconis and Asham and say, guys, I promise it was not my fault.
What did you do?
I don't believe you.
I didn't even say anything yet. What's a
No.
there may or may not be a slight problem in the fact that we no longer have the key of dissolution.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I woke up this morning and it was not in my pack.
What did you do?
Well, look again.
Asham, you sound weirdly not old.
What did you do?
There it is. There's the man. I didn't do anything. I went to sleep and then I woke up and it was gone. It's only fair to assume that it was a Deathbringer or a Night Mask. Although, I believe if it were one of the Deathbringers, would they not have tried to kill us in our sleep? Why would they just take the key? God? No.
That is an excellent question.
That is a great question.
Draconis, do you still have the rusty arrow that you used to pierce the Yon Battlemaster?
It looks to
The
God.
rusty arrow.
I'll give it to you. We'll say that you do.
Good.
Oh, okay.
Good, because
I pull out a rusty dagger. Oh, you mean this thing?
Yes, perfect.
I never leave home without my rusty arrowhead.
I'm gonna grab the arrowhead, and let me get the actual language here.
Donde está tetanus?
For real.
Even better, actually.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab this arrowhead, and you guys will see me kind of begin to like with the edge of my on the edge of my sword. I'm gonna kind of start to like chip away at it, and you'll see that what I'm chipping off of the arrow is some dried blood from the battle master. And so I'm gonna have this little fleck of dried blood in my hand. And
what are you doing, Declan?
I believe I have a way to see if the Dustburners indeed have our key of dissolution.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Scry on the battle master. So this Logan, this part is all DM's discretion, is the knowledge save modifier. So if I know them secondhand, like if I've just it says I have heard of the target, then they get a +5 on their save. If it's firsthand, if I've met them, it's a +0, and if I know them well, then they have a -5 on their save. So
So where you
obviously it's not
haven't
familiar.
personally spoken with him,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say that you know him secondhand
Okay.
because you've seen him from afar, but you've never actually met him.
Okay, so in that case, he has a -5 because he has +5 for only being secondhand, but
Yep.
-10 for having a body part. So he has to make a
Wisdom save against your spell save DC, correct?
Yes. So he has to make. He gets a -5, and he has to. The DC is 17, so he has to get a 22.
Okay.
Sheesh.
And with that in mind,
Are you?
how do you describe casting this
I can't
spell?
hear you.
Oh, hello.
I could
Can
hear
you guys
him.
hear him?
Yeah.
Am I muted? What's happening?
No, I can
Why am
hear
I
both
muted?
of you. I can hear both of you.
Someone deafen me? What's going on?
No, I can. You're good. I can.
Oh, hold on.
I can hear.
Did his
Oh.
headset die?
Died and turned off or something.
That'll do it.
Can you hear us now? Yeah. Good.
Okay, sorry.
Chill?
You're good. You're
Your
good.
mother was a
Sorry.
hamster.
And your father
What?
smelled of
What?
elderberries.
He heard that.
All right. So, as I am about to roll this roll, describe what scrying looks like. How does Declan cast this spell?
Okay. So.
He speaks to the arrowhead.
You little piece of shit. No.
I think what you guys are gonna see is, because this is a divination spell and it allows us to like see what's going on. Declan's gonna close his eyes, and you will kind of, I think you'll see this fleck of dried blood begin to almost like levitate off of his hand, and then kind of like chip away into like a dust that he will then use, kind of like swirling around Declan's head. And because it's got verbal, somatic, and material components, he will, very Doctor Strange-esque, he'll be like doing stuff with his hands while speaking out these I'm gonna say that they're like draconic words. He's speaking in draconic, really to like show that he's using Ashgex's power. And this will kind of begin to create a kind of, obviously, hopefully, if he fails, it will create a orb that will just like phase through the like roof of the inn that we're in and just shoot towards the battle master, wherever he may be. If he fails, that is.
Okay.
If not, it'll just like fall on the ground, and there's just dried blood on the ground.
Yeah. So you cast this spell.
Wait, whoa. Can I stretch first before we start running? And do some.
We don't need to run.
But the orb is just. You said it's going to shoot off, and we're going to have to
But
follow it.
I can see what
He'll
I
be
can
able
see
to
the orb.
sense and see
He'll
what it
sense since we don't have
I'll
to
be able
go
to see
anywhere.
and hear through the orb. Yeah, we don't have to run after it.
I was a little nervous. Okay.
Draconis is like, ugh.
It also technically, I did that for flavor. It doesn't say that. It says it creates. It says it just shows up there, but for flavor, it shoots off.
For flavor.
I like
for flavor.
Okay. As you cast that spell, you feel a resistance.
Ooh.
As if
Ooh.
wherever that orb went, the presence on the other side of the line, or the other end of the line, is resisting its appearance. And in that moment,
I would like it to be known that if he does save, he doesn't know that I cast Scry.
Well, if he's
that
resisting
moment-
it.
Well,
You sense the Battle Master's presence. The
The
Battle
Scry was
Master,
successful?
the scry was successful. And you can sense the
Nice.
Battle Master. And correct me if I'm wrong, you sense not only his presence, can you also see what he does?
I can
Or what he's
see
doing?
and hear. Yeah, I can see and hear.
It's like a little
particular creature
floating
you choose.
camera.
Yeah. It's within 10 feet of the target, and this is also important for in case he can, Logan. If he can see invisible objects, he can see my scry. But otherwise,
see.
it's invisible. So it's a little. It says it's a little orb about the size of your fist, within 10 feet of the target that allows you to see and hear that particular creature. I don't know if that means that if he's with the
Illusion.
puppet
Others.
master,
Master.
that I can hear them. It sounds like I don't. It sounds like I would just kind of understand one side of the conversation, but
Agreed. And you indeed see the Battle Master. I'm gonna say that through the scrying eye, you sense a void of darkness. And the only person you see in that void is the Battle Master, standing in amidst the shadows. Kind of like in Stranger Things, when Eleven would kind of telepathically view the Gorgon or whatever. That's
Right.
kind of what I'm picturing here. In the darkness stands the Battle Master. Ever silent, he says not a word. However, in a moment, you see a man place his hands on the Battle Master's shoulder, and you recognize Gareth Sharon. Gareth Sharon is with the Battle Master,
of course he is.
and you hear the muffled sounds of Gareth speaking to the Battle Master, but you can't quite hear what he says.
this Gareth Sharon.
Who is?
He's the dude who killed
Declan?
the queen.
Yeah, he was
And he's
He's a
also the man
vampire.
he also cursed Deanna. And is
Mhm.
and not well, I guess it is blackmail.
Right.
He's holding my daughter hostage essentially.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Did
Uh,
he kill
and-
your wife?
Gareth Sharon.
Oh.
While Gareth Sharon is speaking to the Battle Master, you will see a third figure appear. This one
Bird.
of a woman.
Oh.
Slender and beautiful. This is the form of Dahlia Vamos.
Isn't that the one that I know?
Yeah.
And within her hands, the key of dissolution.
Ooh,
Is it like in the rock that we had and everything?
It is not. It has been
Okay.
removed.
But do I recognize it as
Your
our
key,
key? Okay.
it looks like a key.
Can
But
I
It's actually to tell because the keys of dissolution are identical. They all look the same. So
Can I mayhaps investigate or arcana or something? I'm gonna say investigate to see if that little rock holder is within this black void somewhere.
Ah, yes, the Black Void.
And you
Yes.
can say, I was like, you can say no because I'm really reaching for that one.
make an investigation check,
Okay. Gladly.
and I am
gladly,
also
gladly.
going to make a check.
Ooh.
His check is going to be a murder check, whether or not I die. Ooh, 19 plus. Oh, 0. 19.
You do not see the case for the key.
Understandable.
Take.
However, you do see Dahlia lift up a second key, and then place the both of them on a table that appears out
We
of
could
nothing.
get 2 keys.
All of the 10 keys that they need to release Falcor
Oh.
lying on that table.
Okay.
I'm gonna like poke Declan because he's probably in like some trance, and I'm like
Yeah.
poking
Yeah.
his cheek, like,
Some Doctor Strange.
So yeah. This is a concentration spell, and it's up to 10 minutes. So I will say, if he's poking my cheek, do you want me to make a concentration save?
No,
Okay, I was like,
no.
Hey,
I was
I'll
like,
allow you to
concentration.
end the trance and go back into it if you would like. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
For that
hey,
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
I
Declan.
I think
Declan.
he's gonna like.
Dec-
I think he's gonna like open like one eye and just be like, "What?"
I'm sorry. Do you know where the keys are?
I do believe that there was a battle master, yes, but that's what I'm trying to figure out. And then he's gonna like close his
But
eyes.
where's the battle master? And I start shaking.
Astro's just gonna be like, Draconis, let him do his thing.
Oh, sorry. I'm
He'll
sorry.
tell
I'm
us
sorry.
about it after he's done.
Logan,
I'm very anxious. I'm sorry.
Can I perception check to see if I can if I obviously it's a black void, but if there's anything within this black void that might be like a landmark or some, you know, like if I could be like, oh, I know where that is. Is that? Do you want
Yeah.
perception?
You know what? I believe scrying just allows you to know where it is.
It makes sense
It would make sense.
to know where your ball's appearing.
I know. You should always know where your balls are.
Honestly. Down in Goblin Town.
You know, it
It's-
doesn't
yeah.
specify,
So
but
it's
I'm gonna allow it.
Okay.
I'm gonna allow that.
Because I was like, the only thing I could find location wise is it's like instead of targeting a creature, you can choose a location you have seen before,
Mhm.
but
Yep.
then it doesn't move from there. And so I was like, that's all I could find location wise. So
And we'll say, as you try to figure out where this location is, you realize that it is not a place that you recognize, but it is close by. It is still within the confines of Daramar's walls. And actually, it occurred to me last week that I had never actually showed you guys what Daramar looks like. So I wanted to share with you guys a picture of Daramar. And so this is going into lore and history. Okay, here we go. So this is what I'm picturing. There is a massive sprawling city that covers a huge swath of the land. This is a city that in medieval times, when there was fewer and fewer two-story buildings and whatnot, this is a city with, you know, over 500,000 people, which is to say, this is a massive, massive city. There is a large river that runs through it until at one point the river splits in half, where an island appears, and that island is where you guys currently are. I couldn't get the AI generator to add
Do
the
it
bridges.
justice.
To do it well, to do it justice or to add the bridges. But imagine there are several bridges leading from the island to the other sides. But anyways, it's kind of a cool picture,
Cool.
right?
It is cool. What AI generator did you use?
is that Bing?
Bing it
Bing,
is.
Bing
cool.
chilling.
Yep.
Bing chilling.
So, on the one side of the river, on the right side of the river is what I was picturing. The buildings are a lot smaller and a lot more run down. More like a Warrens than a nice neighborhood. On the left side of the city, those are where the great houses are. The great houses where all of the great noble families reside. Pretty much all of the great houses within Tithir's nobility has an estate here in Daramar. And you recognize that the scrying eye lies within one of those great houses. And you recognize, or actually,
I bet we can
We'll
assume
say
it's
that-
the Duke's house.
so,
Oh, that big pointy one on the left side.
it is actually this one.
Oh.
Which one? I don't see it.
What, he's
House
sending it.
Vamos.
Oh wow, that's impressive.
Ooh.
So
I want
that's where
those.
that's where my is that what my scrying eye sees or where it is?
Where it is.
We will say that
That's where.
as you are kind of trying to figure out the location of the scrying eye, it goes through a partially opened window and reveals the whole estate. So you recognize that this is the house of the great family Vamos, Dahlia's
Okay.
family.
Mm.
And
Tardith is here. Isn't Tardith here with us?
No, but
No.
I have a
Mm.
plan.
Okay.
So
he's
so,
further in the castle. Yeah, he's still nearby, but not with you.
So I'm gonna come out of the trance, and then I'm gonna say, Draconis, do you still have those sending stones?
Yeah, here.
I need you
Wait,
to
which one?
tell the ones that send to Tardeth.
Ah, yes.
I do not know which one.
I need you to tell him immediately to lock down House Vamos. Not a single soul in, not a single soul out.
Hey, Tardith? Tardith, are you there? Hey, Tardith. 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 Hey, Tardith.
And we
Tardith.
wait a whole
Hey.
day for his
Hey.
response.
Hey. Hey, Tardith. 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 Tardith.
That's-
Hey.
You have
Hey.
to end your message for him to
Hey, Lanny.
respond. Shut up, Draconis. Let the man
So,
speak.
Sorry.
I was picturing these sending stones being somewhat upgraded. Like maybe we could send a couple messages back and forth every day.
Draconis used
So
them
we
all.
wasted.
Draconis used them.
What it was he sent 3 messages of Tardeth, and then he's just speaking into just some useless stone going Tardeth.
So keep in mind there are a limited number of times that you can use this per day. But we'll say that Tardeth responds and asks, up to my chambers, and we shall discuss whatever it is you need.
Okay.
How
Hey, Declan.
how long is it gonna take us to get to his chambers?
2 or 3 minutes.
And how long has it been since I cast Scry?
You could still activate the trance if you would like.
Even once we get to his chambers?
Sure.
Okay. To his chambers!
Wait, Draconis has to tell us.
Oh,
Well, I
guys,
thought...
we need to go to his chambers.
To his chambers!
Okay. So, an attendant will receive you and open the door for you and announce your presence. Then, Tardith will step out from a back room and say, "Welcome, Reclaimers. To what do I owe the pleasure? Are you ready to commence your journey to Soldan Eslar yet?"
I think I'm gonna immediately, almost not answer his question and be like, we haven't time for pleasantries. I believe all of the keys of dissolution are in House Vamos, as are the Deathbringers and Duke Sharon and Duchess Vamos. We need to shut it down. We need to make sure that no one comes out of House Vamos before they can escape with the keys.
I see, yes. And he'll reach a hand out to signal the attendant, and he'll say, "Gather the men, quickly. Send for Mithal and send for Vajra. We have a mission that we must do now, yes."
We have a mission that takes all precedence.
Thank you.
You're
yes,
welcome.
we'll pretend that that's what he said.
That we must do now, yes.
Assistant, Yes, must do now. Yes, got it.
Got it.
And within just a
does-
few short minutes,
Okay.
Mirthal and Vajra and we'll say the captain of the city guard will join you guys.
Cool.
And then
What were you about to say, Asa?
Oh, I was just gonna say before we leave, does anybody know how to kill a vampire?
sunlight.
Oh,
Tardith will say, "Indeed, that was an appropriate guess. There are only 2 ways to kill a vampire: with sunlight and with fire. Only those may kill a vampire."
Good thing I have some fire. I mean, good
Draconis?
thing I have some fire.
Pardon me. Declan, did you want to scry once again?
I wanted to scry at like the very tail end and make sure that they are still within the confines of House Vamos.
Go ahead and make a investigation check.
15.
The scrying eye reappears next to the battlemaster. Only this time he is the only one that you see. And indeed, he is still within the walls of the Vamos estates. But as he is doing his thing and standing silently as he does,
He's just standing.
Dahlia Vamos will
Menacingly.
Dahlia will appear in the void next to him, and as you hear her muffled voice, in a moment the voice becomes more clear, and she says, or actually, the voice muffled, you hear it start to elevate. Words become more choppy and aggressive, more sharp. And then in a moment, in a heartbeat, they become clear to you. She says, "Someone is watching us." Then her eyes turn directly to the scrying eye, and she reaches out with a tendril of dark magic and destroys the orb.
okay.
I think I'm gonna.
What does your eye see?
You know when Doctor Strange is like going through all the possibilities, and then he like,
Yeah.
that's what Declan does, because it looks like he just got shot. Is basically what he saw. He saw Dark Tendril go. So he's gonna like, kind of out of breath, be like, Dahlia Vamos knows that I was watching her, and I believe that means, and I'll kind of turn to Tardeth and say, we must proceed with both haste but also caution. It is safe to assume that they know we are coming.
Well, the
Okay.
benefit of catching vampires is they can't flee from outside, so they must have some secret tunnels that they travel through.
Tardeth, do you have?
So,
Tardeth, do you have, or do you know how we can get a hold of any floor plans of House Vamos?
he will send his attendant to get the floor plans for House Vamos.
Wow.
Nice.
Impressive.
And
It worked.
Nice.
within 10 minutes or so, the attendant returns and shares these 3 images.
Wait, do you actually have the plans?
I do.
Wow.
Logan has planned
That is-
so much for this.
He was
That is
expecting us to
wild.
go into the house, so he drew the house
Yeah.
for battling purposes.
Okay.
Huge library.
Huge library.
Huge.
Where'd you put them?
Largest
Huge.
library I've ever seen.
They,
Absolutely
Logan,
massive.
Asa, they're in lore and history.
Okay.
Wait a
Thank
minute.
you.
Oh wait, never
Cool.
mind.
Main floor.
Something seems suspicious about this Vamos only study.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
Titus, did you draw these?
No.
Got it. So, how close? So, in Selmhume's house, how close is his house to this person's house?
Don't tell
The
me
Duke's house.
you're trying to.
It's the same side of town, but not altogether too close.
Okay.
Maybe like a
I'm
20-minute
just curious
walk.
about. Okay, I'm just curious if I passed it when I was in the sewers.
In Vamos' study, there's an extra room
To the
without a
sewers!
label. Must be a secret passage.
You could have, yeah.
Right. I'm
We'll
just
say that
curious
you
if
got
that's
pretty
what.
close to her side of town.
Sure. We'll just go in the old-fashioned way.
Okay.
Can I do any
Or I
like
could separate from you
investigation on
guys,
the
and I
map?
could.
Oh wait, you continue doing your thing.
Well, I
No,
think
you're fine, but-
I think our main goal shouldn't be because I'll be honest, both Vamos and Sharon add on to that the Battle Master and mayhaps the Puppet Master. I don't think we're winning this battle. I think our goal should be to take as many keys as possible and GTFO. Just to
But what if the
hinder them.
keys aren't even there anymore?
Another
were-
thing to consider, you do have the might of Tardith, Mirthal, Vajra, and their
The entire guard.
yeah. The entire remnant
Yes.
of the
Whatever's left.
company of the Silver Star. So, I think the odds are out of character, like out of being a dungeon master. Odds are that this could potentially be a pretty even fight.
50-50.
Yeah.
It's sixes.
Okay.
Mm,
All right,
mm.
let's do it then.
All right. Onward. Onward, Christian soldiers marching to war.
That's me. I am cleric.
And we're gonna have a Baragura. I'm just
Oh jeez, monkey. And then he's gonna lose control.
Gravy.
Actually, no, I
Logan,
can summon
so these
something even
plans-
more powerful now.
So these plans, Logan, I know you drew them just like
I know
in
you
general,
drew them. I
just
know.
for like context. But
Uh-huh.
is there like any like sewer entrance on these plans or any hidden?
We'll say that there is a sewer entrance.
In his
So
study.
actually, on the main floor, you guys see the conservatory on the left side? Kind of like that
Mhm.
greenhouse out in the gardens. On the
Yes.
right side, so in a symmetrical place as the conservatory, that is where there is a sewer grate.
But that is outside, right?
It is outside. Yes.
So they would have to go
Logan?
outside to access it. Okay. And
Mhm.
vampires can't go outside unless they're covered.
So
Is-
they, under direct sunlight, will be burnt.
Is
Okay.
who is the bad guy?
Anselm.
Anselm Hume.
Oh,
Is
yes.
his house near this
Yeah,
house?
so Asa asked that just a minute
Oh,
ago, and
okay.
it's like
Yeah,
a
bro.
20-minute walk away.
Okay. So tunnels. Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel.
Well, I think there's a sewer. I think there's a sewer system that just goes right to their house, which
Mhm.
it's been confirmed. So
Okay.
And who knows what kind of
I
tunnels
can
there
I
are.
can lead a force going through the sewers and flank them from the backyard.
That's a
Uh-huh.
good plan.
Just an
I do
option.
believe we need to close off all possible exits.
Yes, nobody can
Okay.
flee.
Mhm. But I do believe the majority
think,
will
yeah.
be through the house.
Right.
And as you guys are discussing this, Tardith will kind of look at the plans with you, and he'll nod. He'll say, "That seems prudent." especially where these are vampires. Should the sun touch them, they cannot escape. I believe their only true escape would be the sewers. However, it must be direct sunlight, and he'll just outside the castle, and you guys will remark on exceptionally thin, dark clouds rolling over the city. Kind of like what we see in the picture over Dahlia's estates.
So we have to move
actually,
now,
exactly
basically.
like that. Indeed.
It is now or never.
Vamos a la casa de vamos.
What? Draconis, pray tell, what language
Come
was
on,
that?
Vamonos. Come on, Vamonos.
Was
Everybody,
that
let's go. Oh, that was
Draconis?
just the
Draconis, was that
language of my
Elvish?
brothers.
And what
Quit
language?
saying
Yeah,
my brothers and sister.
What language is that? I need you to tell me what language that is.
That is Orcish.
For Dora the Explorer.
I see.
All right.
Okay.
So Tardith will then turn to you guys and say, "Come, we must go now. We shall take whatever is left to us and travel there as quickly as possible. If they have left, we shall then chase them through the sewers." And he'll kind of explain that should you guys decide to travel through the sewers, you might take more time than if you were to just take the roads on top.
Well, do
just
we want a
because-
small group to go through the sewers and the main force to go through the streets?
I think, since time is of the essence, should anyone take the sewers, which have winds and turns and some areas are gated, we would get there faster if we took the street. But
I don't know. I'm pretty familiar with
Perhaps
the
I could
sewers
send-
now.
Draconis, you rat.
he says,
No,
"Perhaps I could send
I will
Nicole
listen
in."
to the DM god, and I will just travel the streets.
He's taking your advice, or taking your suggestion. He is sending Mirthal and a few of his trusted soldiers, several of which bear the patch of the Light Lancers.
Yes.
And they will go into the sewers to see if they can't intercept any escapees. Declan?
I'm gonna ask something, and I know right off rip it's a stretch. But is there some way that on the way to Casa de Vamos that I can like hop in the back of like a convoy or something and get a short rest?
I'm afraid that is a bit of a stretch.
My
We're going to
request
say that it's like
restore
a-
one spell slot?
Yeah, dude, I have 3 spell slots. I need them. Of course, I'm gonna try and get this spell slot back. And that's not like 3. I got 3 level 1s or 3, and then like 2 level 2s. I have 3 in general. Period. Point blank. Period. I need them, man.
Wow.
What class are you again? I'm sorry.
Warlock.
Dang.
And they get their
I'm never gonna-
spell slots back after a short rest, which is one of the draws.
Which is like that's why I'm like, listen, I'm willing I'm willing to admit that it's a stretch. I will be the first to admit that, but
I will carry
if it's
him.
an 11 or higher, we'll say that it's a long enough trip across town.
okay.
If it's a 10 or lower, it is not.
Okay.
Deal? It's a 15. You get your spell slot.
Yes.
You on your way
Yeah.
towards battle,
I
take
go-
a short rest and
Also,
nap
on the
in back
way,
seat.
I want to pray to Tyr and ask for a blessing of strength and protection as we go about this.
Okay, go ahead and make a religion check.
Yeah,
Logan,
oh, my dice.
when you
are-
made that roll, I was 100% ready for it to be a 7 or something, and then for me to go, can I use my inspiration on that?
Okay, religion. Let's see. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. 20 was the number I had in my mind. You guys each have a one-time use of an extra D4.
Nice.
Cool.
That D4 can be placed anywhere. You guys can choose whether that is on an attack roll, a skill check, a damage check. You guys can place that extra 1D4 anywhere, but it is a one-time use.
Understood.
Cool.
And Asham, actually, you go ahead and take 1 point of inspiration because I love that you're in character and thinking about praying and whatnot.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. That was as smooth as I could have hoped that to go. The scry working, and then Tardeth being like, yeah, sure, let's go stop the Vamos, and then being like, time to get my spell slot back immediately after. That was the smoothest I could have gone.
Nice. Well done.
Chase, you're like the
Thank
smoothest
you.
person I've ever met.
He's like a smooth criminal.
Stop it.
Stop it.
So-
Stop.
We'll say that before you guys actually make the journey, Tardith's attendant will address Tardith as my liege. And you guys are reminded that Tardith is the interim king of Tithir at this moment. Should anything happen to him, the country would be without leadership. But Tardith will say to any kind of dissent or words of caution that he will avenge his friends, no matter the cost.
We're at level 9, right?
Yep.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
9.
So, you guys start gathering the troops out in front of the castle courtyard. And we're going to say that there are a good 20 armored warriors. Each of these are of the Company of the Silver Star. They are the battle-hardened veterans who helped Zaranda and Hadrak through the war. These protected Tardith and the royal family this entire time. It was them who had their numbers so thoroughly decimated the other night, or last night, when the vampires struck, or the Nightmasts struck. On top of their number of 20 soldiers who would have been protecting the castle, there are around 50 city guards. These are also still armored. These are spearmen decked in chainmail instead of full plate. So still good, hardy soldiers, but nowhere near the expertise and strength of the Silver Star warriors. And you guys get in some formations. There are 2 wagons, one of which is the latest home of Declan. And you guys start making your way through the city towards Vamos Estates, one of the great houses of Tithir. On your journey, Tardith will begin speaking, kind of musing to Mirthal about the house Vamos. This is a house that has been around for generations. And as a result, the House of Vamos is one of the great noble families that survived the Tithirian Civil War. You guys will remember, throughout the Civil War, there were entire families or entire houses that were decimated by their rivals. This was one of those houses that did the decimating. Right? They used their might to subvert or just outright remove their enemies off the board and position themselves in power. And you'll hear Tardith as he's going back and forth with Mirthal. That was a normal thing during the war. Families did that, but this one did it in such a way that it was more acceptable. They did it from the shadows. They did it by turning rivals against each other rather than outright slaughtering of the women and children, right? Like, it was a little bit easier to swallow. And as a result, after the war,
Swallow because they're vampires.
after the war, her prowess at reading people became something that she used eagerly. She used that ability to read people to exploit their weakness, drawing attention. And you'll hear Mirthal say, Dahlia Vamos, from what I recall, presents herself as a benevolent leader. And were it not proven to me by the reports of last night, I would not have believed her capable of such a massacre. And you guys will continue hearing discussion of that. Do you guys want to step in or discuss any of that with them, or let them speak?
I think Declan's just gonna listen.
Mm-hmm.
Declan's asleep.
That's why he's listening.
I think Ashton will just listen.
I'll listen.
Because he's praying.
Okay. So we'll say that after about an hour, you guys get there. Keep in mind, at this point, an hour and 15 minutes have passed since the scrying happened. So, with that in mind, certain things may have happened, or may not have happened. You guys don't know exactly what you're getting yourselves into at this point.
Ashton is going to walk up to Tardith before we do anything or go anywhere. He's just going to put a hand on his shoulder, and then he's just going to say, for extra precaution, and he's going to cast Death Ward on Tardith.
Okay. And is that a concentration spell?
Nope. It just is
Very
for 8
nice.
hours.
Dang, that's a level 4 spell, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Whew. Pulling out the big guns. Okay.
Good thing I have 3 of
And-
them.
Heck yeah.
And I think I'm gonna
Very
cast
nice.
Eldritch Blast on Tart. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Yep.
So as you guys approach, you guys will find that on the gates is the symbol of House Vamos, which is also in the lore and history page. Please ignore the subtle watermarks on this image. I got it off of Google and I liked it, so that's what we're sticking with.
Cool.
But you guys will see as you approach the estate, this estate is walled off from the rest of the city. These walls are grand, 25 feet tall each, and surround the property. On either side of the front gate are those 2 little buttresses. But the gate itself has the symbol etched in the wrought iron
Gate.
Gate, yes. And you guys will see that one of the gates swaying in the breeze. Okay.
I thought
And
it
it
was some like
appears-
thaumaturgy stuff. They're like, yeah, come on in, try us, idiots.
you guys will see that the courtyard within is empty.
Can I investigate in the courtyard for any doors that may have recently been opened and or like footprints in any if there's grass in the courtyard?
And I
Something like that.
specifically want to
Absolutely.
search the sewer area that we discussed.
Yeah. Both of you make an investigation check.
Nat
While
20.
you guys are doing that, oh dang. While you guys are doing that, Tardith and Vajra will order their men into the courtyard to secure the area and stand and make sure nobody exits those doors.
I got
we're
an
going to say
11.
that
I would
there
like-
is. Okay. Draconis?
I would like to go to the second floor to the private collection and armory.
Yep. Okay.
Draconis is just here for the loot,
What?
dude.
Okay. So before we get you to that second floor, Draconis, we're going to say that there is a main door in that front. You guys can see it in the picture. There's that main door, but then there's also several doors on the other sides of on either side of the building that extend over onto the walls. And so with that in mind, these soldiers and warriors stand and protect the gates or protect the doors. This building is absolutely secure. No one is getting in or out without there being a heck of a fight. Declan, you were investigating whether or not those doors have been opened recently.
The doors have been opened, and or if there are like footprints in the courtyard that insinuate movement somewhere in the courtyard.
There are lots of footprints, and we'll say that because you rolled a nat 20, you were able to see before all of the soldiers moved in that there was a hustle and bustle before the soldiers moved in there.
Okay.
Yes. And Asham, you were trying to look at the
sewer.
The sewer grate.
Yep.
And it's tough to say. It looks well used, like the sewer gate or sewer thing has been opened before, but you can't tell if it was recent. It could have been, but it could not have been. as
Logan,
well.
that shield, the shield of Silvam?
Silvam, yeah.
Silvam. What is it? Can you can you explain what that does again?
Yeah, so it basically allows you to look through the glass on the shield
Right.
and see invisibility, as well as reverse the eye beams of beholders back at them.
Right.
Outside of beholders, that same property applies to things like basilisks or medusas that could petrify you or turn you to stone. Or instead of it turning you to stone, you could reflect that thing back to them.
Okay. Can I hold it and be using it and be looking through the glass as we're going through the mansion?
Make a perception check.
Oh no.
Okay.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. For this fight, I've got some fun stuff that I'm thinking about doing. I'm stoked on this fight, dude.
I have a plus 3, 17. Oh, actually, plus my ring thing, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. That's pretty dang good.
Dirty 20.
That ring is so nice.
Well,
Heck yeah.
it's so nice.
All right. So we're going to say that with great apprehension and very cautiously, you and your band of royal warriors move into the main doors. To either side, you see massive arched doorways leading to the great library on the left and the great ballroom or the grand ballroom on the right. Before you is a grand staircase, utterly ornate, gold etchings on the wood, and a red velvet carpet on covering the staircase that wraps around on either side. This is quite possibly the most ostentatious building you guys have ever seen. It took the gaudiness of Inselm Hune's estate and the grandeur of the royal palace, and some to find a balance between the two. This building is both grand, ornate, and somehow not over the top. And as you guys step forward into the building, you guys hear nothing. This building is quiet. Quiet as a mouse. Where would you guys like to go first?
So what did my perception get me? Or that's just going to be sticking with me?
We're going to stick that with you. Keep that with you.
We're just going to stick... Okay. So we're on the first floor, you said?
Indeed.
Okay.
I would like to go into this Vamos only study. Something spishy about it, dude. I don't trust it.
Okay. So you make your way over to that side of the building, down the hallway to the left, turn right, and you are there at the doorway to study. The door is locked.
Let's see. What's my sleight of hand?
And we're going to say that as you guys walk around inside the building, there are a couple things. You guys think you hear soft sound of disembodied whispers echoing through the halls. And where it is so quiet, every step you take sounds like a stomp. And the creak of the floorboards underneath sounds even more eerie than it probably should.
Can I try? And so when you say it's locked, is it like a padlock on the front of the door?
There's
or
a
is it like a
keyhole
deadbolt?
on the door.
So it's like a deadbolt kind of.
Yeah, we could assume.
Can I? Can I? This almost feels stupid to say.
It's so funny.
Can I repelling blast, Eldritch blast the door?
Go ahead. I will make you have to roll an attack because it's a door and it's right there. Go ahead and roll for damage. Let's see how much damage we do.
Okay, and I am doing. Wait, do I have 2 bolts on Eldritch yet? Or I mean 3? No, I get 3 at level 11. So I have 2 beams. So first one is a 12 plus 9, so 21, and then the second one is, or no, sorry, that's I'm rolling for attack, which you literally said not to do. 2d10 is what I'm doing here. That is 18 damage.
So you cast Eldritch Blast, and we'll say that as soon as the blasts leave your hand, they shoot into the door, which is ripped off its frame and just yeets itself across the room, and some of the shards of wood that broke off of the door crashed through the glass behind on the other side of the room. It was a very effective way to get the door off of the hinges.
Let's go. Let's go,
Granting
dude.
you access to the Vamos study.
Is it dark inside? Like from outside the door, do I see? Is it like really, really dark in there, or is it lit up?
Yeah. You guys will also note that even though this place is ornate and beautiful, none of the lights are lit. None of the torches or candles are on fire. Everything is dark and cold.
Fire bad.
Indeed, fire bad. And
as he's going through that door, I'll go for it.
Well, as I was just going to describe the room, The study has a number of desks, and the walls are lined with shelves and books, and there also appears to be things like a globe, large tomes that look like atlases. It looks like a regular looking study, like somewhere someone could study.
Nice.
Yes.
You don't say.
I wish I was Alarak right now and I could just relight all of the torches. That would have been really nice.
Can I investigation check for either like since I'm assuming is it a study like are there like bookcases and stuff like that?
There are.
Can I investigation for any signs of like maybe like dragging on, I don't know if it's wood or carpet, but dragging on the floor, or like a lot of what seems to be like a lot of footprints around to see if there's like a secret entrance anywhere?
You may make that investigation.
15. It's
15.
really it's really nice making investigation checks knowing it's 0 because it's just whatever the dice rolls. I don't have to do any math.
That's nice, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So with a 15, you can see that this study has indeed seen a lot of traffic. With a 15, I'll say that you even notice that there are still some footprints or depressions in the carpets or rugs that likely wouldn't be there unless those footsteps had taken place within the last 10, 15 minutes or so. And that being said, as you step further into the study, you recognize the desk from the one you saw in the void. On the back wall, that is where the keys of dissolution had been laid. The Battlemaster and Gareth and Dahlia had spoken just in front of that desk, not more than an hour and a half ago. Draconis, what are you doing at this point?
Going
I was going to lead a small party to the second floor.
Okay.
Headed towards the armory, yes.
We know what you want.
Go ahead and well, you walk up one of those curving staircases covered with red velvet and eat it because red velvet is delicious. No, the second floor reveals a large table. Around this table are chairs. Each one looks heavenly and comfortable. But outside of that, there are plants and ferns and ficuses and other things surrounding the walls, but it looks like a regular kind of sitting room. To your right...
I want to make it clear. Okay, I want to make it clear, as I'm looking around, I'm looking for either places they could have, like, fled, or signs of life. Or undead.
Okay. And you're still looking through the thing? And you're still looking through the shield? Okay.
I am.
Okay. So, you will see the large archway leading to the museum and display room, as well as the private collection and armory. However, you will also see that archway leads to a hallway. And just to make this quick, both the museum and display room and the private collection are locked. They have been magically enhanced, and you probably will not be able to get into them today.
Okay, no, you're good.
Just to be sure.
I burned the house to the ground.
I spent 20 minutes opening the
rooms. Those rooms are the only ones that do not burn down, and they are just left floating in the air as the rest of the house crumbles to ash.
I guess we'll see what's in there.
As the rest of the house crumbles to ashum?
Th- So I will just be searching around as they're searching the lower floor
Okay.
for either information, signs of life, the keys of disillusion, any like where to see if which direction they went.
Okay. And you rolled a natural 20, or pardon me, a dirty
Dirty.
20
dirty.
on
It
your.
was dirty.
Okay.
It was so dirty. It was sucio.
All right.
Extremely dirty. The most
I don't-
dirty.
Ace, I don't want to hear about your dirty 20, man.
Hmm.
Listen, Caleb's stream is family friendly, all right?
No, it's not.
Also,
I had a
it's-
huge
yeah, but
discussion
it's
about
not.
how it's not.
Yeah.
Asa, I also want you to
Hmm.
make an investigation check. While you're
Oh, I'm not
searching
good
those
at those.
rooms, go ahead and let's see how effectively you look.
Is there like an elf with me with his elven eyes who can do an investigation check?
We'll say that Mirthal. No, Mirthal's not with you. No,
Yeah,
there
he's
is
not
no
with
elf.
us. Aha!
You almost had Mirthal with you, Asa. He almost gave it to
I
you.
almost- Investigation is Oh, it's a +3. Never mind, it's better than I thought.
Nice.
18. And I rolled well, so that kind of helps.
Heck yeah.
Thank you.
So, I took a bite at the wrong time.
Unfortunate.
Dude,
Oh, you're good.
How dare you eat? That's so messed up.
Honestly.
Next up, bro's gonna try and drink water. Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable.
So, you will see a scrying eye, Asa. Mm-hmm. This
Huh.
scrying eye is resting just outside the master suite
D-
on the second
Dick.
floor.
Declan!
I'm on the
Dick.
first floor.
I'll just start yelling. Declan! 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 Come here! Venga aquí! I don't know why I keep speaking Spanish.
Orcish
I'm sorry.
again.
Orcish. Venga aquí!
I run up the stairs and I find Draconis.
Come here. And I kind of shove your head into like the glass part of my shield. Just kind of look right there.
So I see it too because I'm looking through the shield.
Yes. And you see it just in time for it to move off and enter kind of like fade through the door and go into the master suite. Almost like it's trying to hide from you.
So picture our heads right here. This is Declan, this is my head. I'm just gonna be like, I don't trust it.
Wait, hang on. So was it scrying on somebody? Like, because if it was just looking at a location, it couldn't move.
So I'm giving that a little bit of leeway.
Okay.
Like, if it was, I'm picturing kind of like in Baldur's Gate 3,
Mm-hmm.
the scrying eyes can move a little
Right.
bit.
Mm-hmm.
They have to stick to a certain area, but
Mhm.
I'm giving it a little bit of leeway
Okay,
and being
okay,
able
cool.
to move a little
I
bit.
was about to say I will expect the same leeway as if I didn't just get a 15 on that roll and got my spell slot back. So that's fine.
Also, you did get that leeway. Your scrying eye moved out and saw the whole estate. Remember?
Oh, I thought that's because it was following Beastmaster. That makes more sense. Okay, then yeah, no complaints.
I was gonna say he could have seen the building as the scry was flying into the building because his flavor.
Yeah, well,
shot
yeah.
it
I was like, my
there.
flavor did shoot it there, but technically it shouldn't have. Anyways, yeah. So you said it was outside of the master bedroom door, and then it went like inside that door.
Yeah,
Obviously,
so
like,
it's
phased
now
through
in the
wall.
master suite.
Okay. Draconis, do you think that maybe they're trying to protect someone or something in there?
I don't know. It might be a trap. It's a standoff. And I walk towards the door.
Okay.
I'll join.
As you guys do that, Asham, what are you up to?
I feel like I'm moseying around, like passively looking, but also I'm like kind of like entering a meditative, like a meditative mosey, trying to feel what Tyr would be feeling, or like trying to like sense anything that Tyr might want me to know of.
While you are in your meditative mosey, go ahead and roll a religion check.
Meditative Mosey was my nickname in high school.
No, it wasn't. 15.
15. That's pretty good. You can sense the building is empty. There is not a living person inside this building outside of your company. However, you sense the last living person who was here was up in that master suite. So we'll say that as they're exploring and they see that scrying eye, you also get the urge to check that master suite.
Emphasis
So
on
together-
last living person. Now they're undead.
Maybe not.
Okay.
But
Okay.
together, you three go to that door where you will see that scrying eye
Oh.
seep back through the door to look at you.
You must answer 3 riches.
Can I? I don't want to, but can I try the door?
Wait,
certainly can.
whoa.
Eldritch Blast.
I had an idea, like, everybody gets behind me, I put my shield up.
Okay. Watch this. Then ready? Draconis, give me cover. Eldritch blast the door over his shoulder.
That could work.
I also
could
put my
work.
shield up because I also have one of a shield.
Ooh, let's do
I
that like
also put my
Roman.
shield up.
Let's do like a Roman kind of barricade. Let's do it.
We've just got a whole freaking phalanx right here.
I think the best part is Caleb. Caleb is like, what? How big is your shield?
It's pretty large.
Okay, so then this is what I'm
It
imagining:
is.
is Draconis has his riot shield, and then Asham has his, and then I put my little dinner plate of a shield in front of me.
Okay, you guys are well protected.
Yeah.
And are you guys going to do anything about the scrying eye?
Well, I can't do anything about it.
Right,
Yeah. I mean,
So
I
I
once
blow
it's
on it.
visible,
Yeah.
once you guys see it, you can attack it or destroy
Eldritch
it.
blast.
Are you going to?
Sure.
Go ahead and roll.
Roll to hit. You said.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the Eldritch Blasts is a 25. The other is a 19.
The 25s roll a 1d10.
The 25 hits, but the 19 doesn't?
Correct.
I am going to make this a... Oh, wait, no, it just gets Agonizing Blast. I forget about that. 13. So technically
13.
on the door downstairs, it should have been a 28, not an 18.
It should have been a 28. That's right. Okay.
Sheesh.
Let me double check the verbiage here.
It's okay. I still demolished that door. I doubt the plus 10 was going to do
So
anything.
instead of just
boy,
blowing
you
up the
did.
door, you disintegrate the door.
Yeah, it's Ash now.
Asham?
Asham?
Ashgex?
Ooh.
Ashgex? Nolan Ashborn? Dracone Nash?
Declan, do you know what we didn't discuss?
Huh.
Was the spell components required?
Ooh.
Like a crystal ball, a silver mirror, or a font filled with holy water.
Oh wait, hold on. I think I have a pretty good. Yeah, okay. You want to know how we can remedy this, Logan?
Yeah.
On my robe of useful items, I can get a steel mirror. Do you want to just say that I no longer have that
It's
pouch and use
silver.
that?
Yeah, I think that's perfect, actually. And we'll say
Okay.
that it's a silver mirror.
Okay, awesome. I have no mirror on my. I'll right off that. Oh wait, that's the verbiage. Mirror has been used. Also, it does it say like oh, okay. Yeah, well, so it says a focus worth at least 1,000 gold points, such as a crystal ball silver mirror.
Right.
So maybe the steel mirror would still count.
He made it a silver mirror. He gave you the silver mirror.
Yeah. Well, I was
Yeah.
just saying because I was like, yeah. Anyways, it's all good. We got it figured out.
Okay.
Easy money.
So we will say that your agonizing blast destroys the scrying eye, and whoever was watching is no longer able to see you.
Okay.
And you guys are well protected behind your guys' shields.
And I go,
All that there
breach,
is
breach,
left.
breach, and I kick down the door.
Well, who here is a shield master?
Not I.
Are you?
I am.
As is obvious. As is
Are
obvious.
you?
I am. Asa, didn't you take shield master as well?
No, I took Sentinel and Blade Master. That's the next one I was going to take.
Oh, that was the next one you were gonna take.
What does Shield Master do?
It's pretty
It's
cool.
great.
That doesn't tell me what it does.
I'm getting it. I'm gonna tell you.
You both.
Sheesh.
It's pretty cool. I'm like that doesn't.
Because I was
answer
opening
my
it.
question.
You use shields not just for protection, but also for offense. You gain the following benefits while you are wielding a shield. If you take the attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action to try and shove a creature within 5 feet of you with your shield. If you aren't incapacitated, you can add your shield's AC bonus to any dex saving throw you make against a spell or other harmful effects targeting only you. If you are subject to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw, take only half damage, and you can use a reaction to take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw, interposing your shield between yourself and the source of the effect.
So do you want to breach?
Yeah, I just want to ram with my shield.
Okay, go for it. Do it.
Okay. Go ahead. You know what? Let's make this an athletics check.
Athletics.
Can I
Wait, I'm not.
like to truly make it like a breach bang and clear? Can I be behind Asham and like help him ram the door and give him the help action?
Athletics with advantage.
Good.
You have two old men. One of them is ripped and one of them is a beanpole. So I don't know how
I'll
much
be
he's
cheering
actually
you on.
helping.
19.
19. You slam your weight against the door, and you hear a click. The click of wood getting snapped in half as the door breaks.
And then Christmas music starts playing.
I am a
I'm
beefy
nervous there for
man.
a second.
Revealing the master suite. You guys bust in, and it was a terribly tense, but altogether anticlimactic entrance. You guys enter, and you guys see the master suite is comprised of several smaller rooms, but it all seems to be pretty normal looking.
How many smaller rooms?
We'll say that there is the master bedroom. There's a little foyer to the main, the master suite. And beyond that, we'll say that there's a small office or study, as well as a washroom.
Okay.
Yes,
I say.
Draconis?
Can I like walk over, pick up the remnants of the handle on the door, and see if it was locked?
You certainly can.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Because I was like, can I try the door? And then we were like, wait. So we
It
never
was
even
not
tried.
locked.
Nice. I like the grand
But that door
entrance.
is no more.
Like, huh? And I just throw the piece to the side.
Have you guys seen that? Have you guys seen that like meme of the SWAT team where they like bust into this house and they're like throwing the base, and that's us right now, dude.
Yeah.
We're demolishing doors that don't need it.
Yeah. Good.
Okay. Let's search for stuff.
Okay. So who's
Can
checking what
I-
first?
Can I go to the office?
Yes, you certainly can.
And I'm gonna
And I-
continue moseying with meditation.
So, moseying with meditation. Good. Declan, as you
Yeah.
search the office, let me describe what I'm picturing.
Okay.
This is a rectangular room. The door is on the far corner, or pardon me, one corner, on the same wall as, or pardon me, on the front wall of this office is a sofa, as well as a shelf overhead. Then on the opposite wall from the door that extends deeper into the room, that has a series of windows, and it appears to be the back wall of the estate. That one, between the windows are gorgeous and well-kept plants. And then there is a desk. On either side of that desk is a bookcase full of books. Yes.
First things first. Out of spite for Duke Sharon, I want to Eldritch Blast the plants.
Were Nolan here, you would hear the plants cry out.
Please.
And then the next thing I want to do is I want to go check the books and see if there's anything anything like, well, okay, actually, no. I want to go there and I want to see if they have anything on curses.
Yeah, great question. And we'll
The
just say that
The brain's
given
really
a
working today.
given a few moments, I won't require you to make an investigation check. But you're able to see that a lot of these books are things like economics in the 14th century and politics in Kalimshan, or trading routes, or trading on the Sword Coast, or things like that. Mainly, this is appearing to be what a very savvy and wealthy individual would read to stay up on current developments.
Lots of newspapers.
Indeed. It appears that there are no books on curses. And I'm forgetting. What was the other thing you were looking for?
I was looking for books on curses, but the other thing I want to look for is anything in there. I mean, obviously, because it sounds very like, like Reader's Digest stuff. But I want to look for any potential blackmail, like any like plans for them nuking the royal ceremony last night, or anything that proves they're vampires, or so on and so forth.
So, make the investigation check for me.
Gladly. 7. Not great.
7. You see that there are a whole bunch of books. Lots of them you don't recognize. But you recognize a lot of the authors, and it seems like there aren't any books on insurrection or treasonous in nature. They all seem pretty mundane.
Right.
With
Right,
that,
so-
we will cut to Asham and his moseying
Meditation.
meditation.
Meandering.
What are you looking for? There was the study, the washroom, the bedroom, and the foyer.
I feel like right now he's just trying to figure out why Tyr would guide him to be in this room in the first place. Because he was guided up here, and so now he's like, well, why? Like, there's nothing here. Like, why would you bring me here?
Yeah. Go ahead and let's make another religion check.
17.
17.
You came here for friendship.
It takes you to the bedroom. Oh. No, sorry. I am
Dinner first.
Oh, that's what it is. You guys actually heard Christmas music.
We did.
Yeah.
My wife started playing Christmas music in the main room. And this whole time I didn't notice, but there's no music playing for me. All right.
Yeah,
I am going to take the Christmas music back and not play Christmas music.
Well,
in
it
this
was
moment.
it was just funny because I was like, and all of a sudden we're listening to Christmas music, and Logan skips the song, and it's more Christmas music. I was like, okay. I was like, I guess this is what's going on.
That must have been my wife. Let me poke my head out real quick. I have to make sure
Solve
we
this
have the
problem.
music. Yes. I'll be right back.
Babe, the music.
Stop playing Christmas music. I'm trying to game.
I'm trying to get him.
So,
Well,
me and Tyr
So?
in the bedroom.
How's everything?
we have a
I,
sound for that, don't we?
For what?
Does it sound like?
Oh.
Oh, that works too. There's this one.
Grab his dick and twist it!
There's that one. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Okay, well, sorry, I'm not starting this again. We're not starting.
Oh no, it's been done. Sorry, I'm just using my soundboard to the max of its ability.
Alright.
Oh,
Oh,
that's good. That's the one.
Oh, that's signifying me and Tyr in the bedroom.
Yeah.
So you get the feeling that you're meant to be in the bedroom. Go ahead and while you're here trying to figure out why the bedroom is so important, roll an investigation check. Draconis, are you in here as well? The washroom
Yeah.
is relatively small and there's less things in there.
Yeah. The last thing I knew, I was in the bedroom.
Okay. So, we'll say that you guys can roll this with advantage.
Ooh.
Ace is just watching.
Investigation with advantage.
18.
You got this, Asham.
So, in this bedroom, alright. So, this is our bedroom. This is the layout. The door is here.
Okay.
The bed is here.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's a large bed. So
Yeah.
it takes up probably this much of the bedroom.
Triple king.
And this wall has a series of windows. This also appears to be the back wall of the the castle. And you guys will notice that one of the latches on this middle window is open. As if someone recently opened the window.
I look out the window.
If you guys look out
Smash
the
my head
window,
through the window. Yeah. Okay.
Look out the window.
you will see that the
What's that
alleyway
say?
is relatively small. There is only a short 10-foot gap between this wall and this window to the next building's roof.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's
Where's
it.
Tardith
That's
in this whole?
We're
Good.
going to say that he's investigating the rest of the building all the way up into the servants' quarters up on the 3rd floor. We'll just say he's
So,
doing
you said
general investigations.
there's another building's roof, like just like right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Why
want to go
jump
grab
out the window?
Tardith and alert him of our findings.
I
Okay.
jump out the window.
Do you guys alert Declan?
Draconis is
Hey,
jumping
Declan,
out
I'm
the
jumping
window.
out the window.
Okay.
Declan, you see Draconis go out the window. You see Asham go back into the hallway. And we'll say that you'll hear him call out, and Tardith will then join him in the hallway.
In that case, can I go out the window with Draconis?
You certainly can.
All right.
Yeah.
Hi, buddy.
And
Um,
Asham,
There's a
Are
bit
you
of a
just-
gap. Don't fall.
are you telling Tardith where you're going, or what are you doing to Tardith? or
So
with Tardith?
I am basically telling him that, like, I was meditating to Tyr, basically trying to see if Tyr could alert me to something that was going on. And I'll tell him that Tyr led me to the bedroom where we found that a window latch was unlocked, and it leads to the roof next door. And that is where Draconis and I would assume Declan are going.
Okay. Then he will say, Good, good. I shall send men into the sewers as well. More men. Good luck on your journey.
Thank you.
Godspeed and be safe.
You as well,
Um,
Tardith. You as well.
Okay. And then we'll say that you join your 2 compatriots on the roof of the building next door. And as you guys stand on this roof, you guys will see that these clouds are incredibly dark. These are unnaturally so. These are black clouds rolling over the land of Tithir. Go ahead, 2 of you make a survival check.
I can do it.
Asa looks like he's completely out of it, which is not. I don't have great. So
17.
18.
17 and 18. You guys recognize that those clouds are rolling in from the Starspire Mountains. These could
Uh-oh.
potentially be some of those dark clouds that Nolan has spoken so much about. Only now more visible than metaphoric. Okay, good talk.
Yeah.
That was it.
Okay.
Good session, you guys. No,
Oh,
All right, cool. Lethal company.
Nice.
killed
Tell it today, you little crap.
Can I?
Sorry.
You know how Asham prays to Tyr,
Yeah.
and you know how I've communicated with Ashkex.
Yeah.
Can I be like, Frink, Ashkex, what is happening? Sorry, Ashkex, was ist happening?
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Gladly. Dirty 20. Thank goodness
Dirty 20.
warlocks are charisma.
So as you see these thick, dark clouds rolling over, and the city kind of plunged into darkness, you draw the sword and hold it out before you, and you ask that question. Are you sending this verbally, like you're speaking this question, or are you thinking it?
If I can think it, I will, but if I have to speak it, it'll be in Draconic.
Okay. I like the idea of it being a verbal conversation. So let's make it so you're speaking it in Draconic. Okay? And You rolled a dirty 20 on your persuasion check.
Get
I
us.
did indeed. Hey, so I thought that was Orcish, not Draconic. So, like, what's going on here?
Oh, lo siento.
Lo siento. I feel blank.
Mi culpa.
After asking that question, waving the sword to the sky, Ashgex's voice will enter your mind. He will say, "My son is almost free."
Um, I will say back in Draconic again. That is a good thing, is it not? This is what you wanted.
It is. Your mission is almost complete.
What else must I do, Ashgex?
You must ensure the breaking of his prison.
I'm gonna put my sword back on my scabbard.
And
And the connection is severed.
did any of us hear?
It was all in
Ashgex.
Draconic.
It's all in his mind.
And okay, so Ashkex was responding in his mind, but he was speaking in Draconic out loud.
Yeah.
Yes.
Declan, who are you talking to?
I was talking to Ashgex. I was hoping that he might give us some insight on where the keys of disillusion are.
Yeah, what did he say?
I mean, obviously, as he is not a god, he cannot see exactly where everything is at any moment. But I reckon that's not German. I suppose that maybe
I reckon.
we continue. I reckon that maybe I just play wager from here on. No, I suppose that we continue with maybe the path that we are currently following.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there an entrance to the building that we're on?
There is not. Only
Can we
the
search
only
for
thing that this
footprints?
roof, yes. And you guys will note. Let me kind of explain what I'm picturing. I'm picturing on either side of this building, is a road, and this building connects to the next building and the next one, kind of like just creating one massive building with kind of multi-layered or multi-leveled roofs that just connect and connect, creating a long path, should you guys like to keep going down it. That being said, should you guys investigate, you may find signs of wherever the last people went. So, 2 of you make an investigation check.
21.
That's pretty
I'm
good.
washing my hands of this. I've made
We'll
a
say
lot
that
of
that's enough.
investigation checks.
All right, cool.
We'll
Okay,
say
great.
that the 21 is enough. You will see that this roof is pretty worn down. It appears that this rooftop in particular has seen its fair share of wear and tear. It's been walked on a lot, indicating that you are not the first people to jump out that window. However, we will say, because you had a 21, there is one panel on the next roof down on the next building that has slipped free and is now resting in an oblong position.
Hey, wait. Do you see that panel? All the way over there. That looks a little.
You're asking the 2 old dudes to look. That's not great.
I think we should go. I think we should go that way.
Okay.
And so you guys continue and keep moving, and again, you will see another panel ripped free of its place, as if the normally
moving.
subtle footprints that have gone over these roofs before was not quite so subtle or light-footed as this last
Yes.
person.
Yes.
And we'll say that you guys continue following this path until eventually you reach the end of this trail of roofs. There is one final roof that is only one level or one floor. And beyond that there is a like a courtyard, like a junction between roads. It is empty save one person. And you see the Battlemaster looking up at you, standing there with his greatsword tip first planted into the ground.
Ah, we meet again.
Battlemaster has been waiting for you.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have a pouch that could hold a certain amount of keys?
He does not.
Do I?
Okay, then I walk
feel-
away.
You're gonna hear
I
Asham
feel-
yell out, "I've been waiting for you."
Wait, Draconis, do you actually walk away?
No,
Okay,
I
was
stay
gonna be
there.
like, if Draconis walks
I
away,
wa-
Declan's gonna go, Draconis, he has loot.
You see me
see
stop,
big
and I
sword?
turn back around.
If you kill him, you can
No,
take it.
I don't want it.
Oh, you know you want
Okay.
to Draconis.
No.
The Battlemaster's just watching this. He's like, what are you guys doing?
Oh, we are
In res-
planning your demise.
So, Asham, did you actually say that to the Battlemaster?
Yes, of course.
There is no response. He just looks up at you stoically.
Ah, the silent treatment.
His face and response
Silent
hidden, concealed by his faceplate.
Must be fear.
Asham, do not piss him off. That is only gonna make it worse.
And now he's gonna lose control of his emotions.
I don't
The
think that's a good
illusion.
thing.
Is the puppet master here too?
It's tough to say. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Can I, while he's doing
Draconis,
that,
what does your invisibility looking shield say?
your...
As I look through my shield,
Logan,
18,
Logan,
18 by the way.
18
While he's-
in the investigation.
we can resolve this in a sec, but while he's doing that, I do want to make an Arcana to see if Battlemaster has a key, but we can resolve that in a sec. Do Draconis' stuff first.
Okay.
I already said.
Looking through the shield and with your 18 investigation, it's tough to say. You don't see any illusions with your investigation, and you don't see anything invisible with your
Okay.
fancy shield.
I think we're good, Asham. I don't think he's here.
Ah.
Okay.
About that.
Declan,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll that Arcana.
You know what? You can just tell me that there's nothing, that I don't sense anything there. That's a 6.
Indeed, you do not sense any keys of dissolution.
Unfortunately, you do sense something.
I got the only thing that was like as bad as possible without being a nat 1. I got a 2. 2 plus
You
4.
sense he has a power word kill scroll.
Okay.
You sense
So-
that the Battlemaster is packing heat.
The Battlemaster is standing in the courtyard below, standing in the junction or this intersection of roads, and there is not a sound to be heard. The city is eerily quiet. What do you guys do?
So are we 1 story up or 2 stories up?
We'll say that you guys are still on that second,
Okay.
but
So I'm gonna
we'll
be
say
like-
that it's pretty short distance between himself and you guys, maybe 30 feet or so.
Oh,
Okay.
perfect.
Okay. I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna kind of like grab the edge of the roof and just kind of just
Inch
kind of
down.
let myself down. And just 1 second. Kind of inch my way down the roof and just kind of like once I'm dangling, kind of let go and drop on
Has-
the first.
Has the Battle Master
Sorry.
seen me yet?
He's seen all three of you.
Okay.
Uh,
I was gonna.
Can I roll to
disguise
see
self
if I
into the
land
Battle
right?
Master just to
break
just to-
I'm just gonna allow you to land right.
I rolled a 5. I think I fall on my butt. You go. "Yeah."
Yeah, Logan, you did say you'll allow him to land right, not that he does land right.
he can choose to fail.
Yeah.
And as
You could-
Draconis kind of topples over and lands on his butt after jumping off that first or that second floor to the first one, the Battle Master just stands there, menacingly, just one hand holding the sword before him.
He's waiting for
Waiting.
somebody to make the first move.
It's a
I'm trying to
Mexican
make the
standoff.
crack.
Can I want to prepare an Eldritch Blast for if he removes his sword, the tip of his sword from the street in front of him.
Absolutely, you can. Yes.
I want to prepare an action as well for if he does make signs of like movement or aggression. I'll cast Sapping Sting.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Hold on just one moment. I need to look up one game mechanic.
One game mechanic later.
He's looking up death saves. He's like, how do these work? I never really figured it out.
How does Power Word Kill act again?
We're all dead.
We don't have an egg
Okay.
this time.
We don't have an egg this time. This is true.
No
And
eggs
if it's
is-
all right, I did not prepare a battle for this in Tailspire. I was picturing this battle we could just do in the theater of the mind.
okay.
Fine.
Well, it's pretty simple. It's like
I
one
like that.
guy. So
It's-
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like I'm quite honestly imagining it like a 2D like more
Like a
Mortal Kombat.
platformer.
It's like us three down this little alley.
This
There's
man's
not
playing
really much
Super
way to
Smash
go,
Bros.
like,
with the
left or
Battle
right. I'm playing
Master.
Super Smash Bros. Right now with the Battle Master.
Oh,
Us three
I'm
on
gonna
a
put
team
Declan
against
in
him.
front of me.
Why?
I'm gonna grab him
Okay.
and throw
I'm
him
arguably
against
the worst to
the
have
Battle
up
Master.
front.
Perfect. Okay. I'm glad we're all in agreement. So, I guess Asham and Declan are both preparing an action. Draconis, you may be the person who instigates this battle. What do you do once you shamble back to your feet on top of that first roof?
I will say for flavor,
Mm.
Draconis, you're gonna see exactly what you saw in the Temple of Selune, where I'm kind of like wrapping them around my fingers. That's like what I'm considering is like the
Prepare
start.
action.
Mm.
That's the start of the Eldritch Blast, and then as I send it out, it goes, So that's what you see. So I think now you know I'm
So-
preparing my action.
Cool. I stand up and I face the Battle Master and I unsheath my sword and I point it at him and I say, "How's that tetanus treating you?"
So, are you on the ground in front of him at this point?
Yeah.
I think aren't I still on the first floor? Like the
He's
first
still on
story?
his- he's
You
still on
are,
his
okay.
butt.
How's that?
He will offer no response outside of raising the tip of his sword off of the ground.
All right.
Make those two attacks with disadvantage.
Okay.
Well,
So
Asham, you prepared one too, didn't you?
yes.
Okay,
Mine's not a
so-
roll to hit.
What is it? A dex
It's
save?
a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
So-
Let me double check this mechanic.
both of my beams got 15 on the lowest, so they are both 24 to hit. Which is
Both 24 to hit.
yeah.
Okay.
I got a
Um,
15. I got a 15 and a nat 20, and then a 15 and a 16.
Excellent. Let me switch up the way I have my page oriented, as I will now need to look at stat blocks while we play.
That is A-okay.
Uh,
Logan starts crying.
All right. And Asham, what is the spell save?
It is 16 Constitution.
Frickin'.
Yeah.
I gotta re-roll that.
How did I never?
What is the spell?
It is Sapping Sting. So if he does not save, he takes
falls
2d4 necrotic damage and falls prone.
Okay. So we'll start with Declan. You will see him try to dodge out of the way as he levels his blade at Draconis. However, because he was focused on Draconis's taunt, he is not quick enough to dodge out of the way of your Eldritch Blast.
Nice.
Tell me how much damage he takes.
Max is gonna be 30 here. Do I?
Max is 30. What's the actual damage?
Yeah, I'm wondering if I throw on repelling. Sure, these are gonna be repelling. So he's gonna go back 20 feet, and that is
Bruh.
9 plus 9. That's almost max damage. That's 28 damage.
Bruh.
Okay. Nicely
Great.
done.
Thank you,
Bruh.
thank you. What does that screw your thing up, Caleb?
Yes.
Then I won't do repelling blast.
It's too
Too
late.
late.
It's been
Dang
done.
it, dude.
It's 30 feet range,
20.
Asham?
That's
Yes, it's 30 feet range.
Okay.
Well,
Exactly.
knowing that they're attacking at the same time.
I'll allow
them
it
can hit him
since
at
it
the
is
same
a
time.
surprise. Yeah.
Okay.
But now he is more than 30 feet away. So, pardon me. Let me get out a calculator. These are big numbers, and my pea-sized brain is not computing right now.
Well, also, for whatever reason, I don't know if this happens for you guys too, but all math goes out the window when I play D&D.
Yeah.
It's like,
Hmm.
I'll roll a dice and I'll be like, oh, 15 plus 6. What the F is that?
Yeah. My brain just shuts down. It's like
Yeah.
2d4 of damage, and then I'll stare at the dice for like 5 minutes. I'm like,
Yeah.
Okay. So, after that, Asham, he saves.
Okay.
And the spell
happens.
is rendered inutile, as the French would say.
Null in void.
What would the English say? Because I don't speak French.
Not useful.
Okay, there you go. Thank you. I was like, context clues tell me about kind of what he's saying, but I want to know exactly what he's saying.
Worth less.
Okay. Everyone, roll initiative.
Gladly. 8 plus, I think, 3?
16.
10.
All right. Asham got 16. Declan got 10.
Yeah.
Draconis?
22.
22.
Good, good, good. I don't like being first.
All right. And I'm sorry. He rolled this. Okay, perfect.
Did you guys know that I did the violin on this part of the song? I made that.
Okay, that's very nice. So, we are going to kick off this battle with Draconis. You have just seen the Battle Master get knocked back. Actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I don't like
He
that.
falls off a cliff and dies.
I don't like it.
No, I need to read a thing. because he may not get pushed back. Give
I
me just
don't-
a moment.
He's big and chunky.
But even big and chunky,
Is
it
he a
just
vampire?
says.
Yeah, no, the unless otherwise stated, the Eldritch Blast could even knock back an ancient dragon.
Yeah, it's
Um,
like it says push the creature 10 feet when you cast Eldritch Blast. It's like no DC, no nothing.
Unless
So
there
you
is
better have a
something
good
else.
reason. You better have a good reason, Logan.
An object in motion stays in motion unless acted upon by an opposing force.
He is that opposing force.
He is the force.
So
I'm one of the
this is
force.
good, actually. This is very interesting.
When Logan remembers. No!
When I remember things, it's helpful, isn't it?
For who?
So,
Yeah, to you.
what kicks off the battle is those two Eldritch Blasts landing on the Battlemaster's breastplate. However, instead of getting knocked back 20 feet, the Battlemaster roots his feet into the ground and his speed is reduced by half. As a result, he only moves back 10 feet instead of the desired 20. And now, Draconis. He is on the ground, and we'll say that he's maybe 20 feet away from the building you are currently standing on.
Yeah.
How would you like to proceed?
Logan, I'm just realizing this. Like, you know how you made the Battlemaster off of that dude in the Skyrim video?
Yeah.
Fighting him on the roof. This is the Skyrim video. That's sick. That's so sick. Oh, dude, I wish Cullen were here. Cullen would love this.
I am
I am
honestly
going to-
very curious to see how many of you survive this battle.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Nice.
All right. Sounds
All
good.
right, I am going to cast. What is it called? No, that's not it. It is. Where's my divine? There it is. So I utter a vow of enemy against the creature I can see. Okay. So this I have to be within 10 feet. So I push off the wall and I get a running head start, and I jump at the edge of the roof with my sword, coming down on him. I guess I have a shield. And then when I'm like 10 feet away from him, I what kind of vow of enmity will oh wait, okay. I jump and I utter, or I yell, what do I yell? For my friends past gone. This is for them. And then I hit him with my sword.
Okay, as you level
Okay.
that strike towards him, go ahead and roll to hit.
Logan,
Okay.
just a
Okay.
clarifying question. You said it was 10 feet between these buildings that.
So
beside us?
I'm gonna say that he was,
Well, not from us to the Battlemaster, but between wall to wall on our sides. It's 10 feet between those two.
so it was a small road between the castle and this building.
Right.
However, from here the roads are like 20 feet apart.
Okay.
So if you were to try to jump to over the road to the next building, you would have to make an athletic check.
Pardon. Let me. I forgot that we're on a roof. How big is the roof? Like
Good question.
How wide is it?
So it is a slanted roof. F. And it from here to here, probably 15-20 feet or so.
Okay. Sorry, I phrased the question horribly and then just didn't ask the right question at all.
No, that's all right. That's all right. The
Okay.
the roof just in front of you, the one Asa just jumped off of, that one is a flat roof. And it's about 20 feet wide.
Okay.
Okay.
What's that
So
attack roll?
my 2 attacks, I rolled a 20 and a 25.
The 25 hits, 20 does
Okay.
not.
I didn't. Okay, that's what I thought.
20 does
Okay,
not.
let's see.
Indeed.
Nope. Okay. Let's see.
Oh,
Okay.
Actually-
yeah, this is what.
Declan, or pardon me,
Yes.
Draconis.
Oh.
As you get close to him, you see two. Make an Arcana check for me, real quick.
Okay.
You see two things, but Arcana
You're not
check.
sure what they are. Maybe depends on what you roll.
9.
You
Okay.
have no idea what they are.
You see two things hovering over his head, but you can't quite tell what they are.
Okay.
So describe this attack. You leapt off of the roof, came down with an overhead strike, crying out that vow of enmity.
So I land my first. Yeah, I only make 1 hit. But let's say I miss my No, I hit him with my first attack, swinging down on his shoulder, and kind of ripping across his chest. And then as he gains his footing, and I come up again with my sword, he lashes out and blocks my sword with his sword.
Okay. How much damage has he taken from that first blow?
Okay,
Probably
let's
at least
see.
1, right?
Probably.
Okay.
That's a
So
safe bet.
these things flying above his head, are they allies?
You don't.
They are small, probably about this big.
Okay. Oh, really? Okay, never mind. Okay,
Why is it
yeah.
defensive?
So
And they're
I
kind
will
of
roll that
circling his
damage.
head like a halo.
Ooh, okay, I gotcha. That's reassuring. So it is a D8. So I will roll that D8. And then I will roll 2 D6s. And okay, there we
I
go.
want
need another
everyone to
D8.
remember that they have a D4 that they can use whenever they want for whatever they want.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Okay, cool. Let's see, that's discouraging. That's a 1 for sword damage. So that's going to be. I feel like I'm forgetting something to add, but either way.
Do you have sneak attack?
But it's a plus. Yeah, that's 2d6, right?
At level 9, I think it's more than that.
Well, that's if I took more levels in Rogue.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Okay, cool. And I'll just do it. I'll do 1d8 of radiant damage. Use the first level spell.
Yeah.
So
alright.
far it's 6. That's 13 regular damage and 6 radiant damage. So 19 in total.
Heck yeah. Nice. Okay. And in response, you noticed that he blocked your blade, but as a reaction, he is going to strike at you as well.
Yeah.
Does a 20 hit?
It does.
Okay. Then he will get... Sorry, let me make sure I'm doing this right.
You said he's about 20 feet away from us?
Yes. From you guys, he's about 40 feet away now. Asa, you take 21 damage.
And
yes.
yeah. If my AC matches his, it still hits, right?
Correct. Yeah, matching
Okay.
still
Yeah,
hits.
Okay. You said 28 damage?
21.
21, okay. That's better.
That is better. However, it is his turn.
Nuts.
Nuts. And he is going to rear back. Pardon me.
You've been pardoned.
I'm so sorry. Okay. He is going to rear back and swing in a blinding flurry of blows and strike out with his sword 3 different times.
Oh,
See ya.
Draconis, it was good knowing you, man.
honestly. Yeah.
I have
Huh.
never seen such terrible rolls.
Oh.
All 3 of them
Oh.
miss. He rolled a
good.
1, a 2,
Okay.
and a 3.
When Logan turned, I thought it was all in that 20s, dude.
I know. I was like,
I
I was like, he's done for, dude.
know.
Nope, he is definitely not done for.
Does the nat 1 cause him to lose his sword at all or anything like that?
We will say that his nat 1 is enough for, or actually, let me double check one thing. Sorry, he has an extensive stat block.
he has Curse of Binding.
And,
Dang it.
yes, Curse of Binding. Brother's play a Minecraft.
Alright,
Caleb, do you need to... Are you like, do you need to be within 30 feet of him?
Pretty much every single one of my attacks is within 30 feet.
Okay. Well, hey, good news is that if I push him back 20 more feet, you just got to move up 30 feet and you're good.
Alright, we're going to say that his nat 1 will make him fall prone, but he is going to use half of his stand back up, where he will then use his bonus action to use Second Wind. And he will regain... Where's my...
Oh no.
Oh,
So he's a
I'm
fighter.
fucking blind.
he's a
Yeah.
big boy. He's a McChungus.
He will regain
He's a
Or at
significant
least-
amount of health.
He either is a fighter or he has classes in fighter.
Oh, I thought a second wind gave him more attacks, so I was like,
That's
nuts.
action surge.
That is action
Action
surge, which
surge.
he is also going to do.
Oh! Hey, it's okay though, because I'm pretty sure you can only action surge like once. I don't know if you can at higher levels, but
Is action surge a bonus action though, or
yeah, it's about
You get a second action during an
what?
action surge. During an action surge, you get a second action.
well, I know, but to cast action surge, is it a bonus action?
I think it's a bonus action.
It is not. No.
It's not?
Oh.
It is just an innate ability. And
Okay.
he is going to release a second series of 3
Oh.
blows. We'll see
Yeah.
if they're quite as
3,
bad as they were
2,
before.
1.
Hey, so the
alright.
second
Well-
wind was the bonus action. I forgot. Second wind is the bonus action. So he
Oh, right,
attacked,
that's why I
and
was
his bonus
curious.
action was- yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was
All right.
that was a good thing.
Asa does a 19 hit.
That's my AC is 19.
Okay. In that case, 2 blows hit, but one of them does
Okay.
not. And
Okay.
also, Asa, keep me apprised on your total hit points,
Okay.
because something may happen if he were to a certain hit
Okay.
value.
Okay.
I'm not saying what that something is, but it could happen. Okay.
Asa?
Oh, actually, that's pretty good. 10
Pretty good for you.
Asa, you take 35 damage between
Yeah.
those 2 hits. What does that bring you to?
Let me do math really quick. You said 35, so I'm at 44.
Great. Thank you for letting me know. All right.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah. After. Yeah. You're welcome. No, sorry. Asham,
Does
you
anything
see.
does anything
pardon
happen
me?
to him because of the nat one?
So he
Oh, he just
fell
fell
over
prone.
and then stood
Okay.
up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no, nothing happened.
Alright,
Oh, one thing I did not say. This man is a
Hmm.
titan. He is huge. He is
Big boy.
6'10" without his armor.
Big boy.
And contained within his armor is a very large body.
I
So
All
sure
right,
hope so.
Ragnar. Jeez.
yeah, no, I was. Yes, Ragnar is a good comparison here. All right. So Asham and Declan, you see Draconis leap down, and the two of them exchange a flurry of wildly fast blows. The moment they disconnect, Asham, you collect yourself. What would you like to do?
I'm going to hop down to the next
Okay.
level.
The next level, the closest you could get would probably be about 25 feet away from.
25 feet away from him.
Yep.
Okay, great. Perfect. Then I will do such a thing. And if that's the case, then right behind him, when I get down there, I'm going to cast Guardian of Faith.
Oh, heck yeah.
And so
All right.
you're going to see me, like, I'm picturing, like, spectral things to have, like, a hint of blue to them when I think
Okay.
of spectral. So in the future, whenever you see my spectral weapon floating around, it's like a blue floating thing. And so you're
Okay.
going to see
I
my
like it.
golden magic shift into a blue as I cast spectral magic or spectral guardian. And you're going to see a huge, massive, large, as you could say, guardian appear and hover behind him. And let's see. It has a sword and a shield, which is really cool. And also, when I get there, because the Battle Master is within 10 feet of said guardian of the guardian, then it has to make a dex saving throw.
The
The Battle
Master?
Yes, that's what I meant. Battle Master
okay.
makes a dex saving throw and takes 20 radiant damage on a failed, and then half as much on a successful.
Okay. He fails. He rolled a 6.
That is a fail. So he takes 20 radiant damage.
Whee! You guys are hammering this guy.
Yes.
You say
And-
that, but we're not.
And that's coming from the Guardian Spirit.
Yes, the guardian.
Then he will use his reaction to reel back with his great sword and swing it back towards the Guardian Spirit. Do you know what he has to roll to hit the dang thing?
No idea.
The
It
bang
is-
thing.
I don't even know what his stat block is.
All right.
Let's
My-
see.
My two thought processes are either Guardian of whatever is either has an AC or because it's like a spectral being, it might not be able to hit. But I don't know.
Let
I
me
don't know.
see.
This is the first time
Yeah,
I've
so
heard
it
about this.
doesn't have
doesn't.
an armor class.
It doesn't
So
have
I
an
think
anything.
it just hits.
Hmm.
Which
it?
I suppose makes sense because it's just floating there, not doing anything, right?
Yeah, it's just kind of there hovering in space.
Okay. So he will hit, and with his reaction, he'll react, and he will deal 21 damage.
All right.
And as he swings back to hit the Guardian of Faith, as his attention's turned, I draw my sword and shove it into his side.
Oh, that's right, because he's attacking an ally that's next to you, right?
Yeah, it just says that I didn't know if it counted as ally, so I read the description and it says any target other than you, and I was like, works for me.
Yeah, that works. Go ahead and
So-
roll to hit.
How much health does the Guardian of Faith have?
60.
60?
60
Okay,
hit
so-
points. Where he
I-
just dealt 20 and then received 21, he has 19 hit points.
What?
Okay, 19
I-
left.
What?
I was just imagining Asa because it says any target other than you. So it's like some dude. He's like about to commit seppuku, and you're like, my sentinel procs.
My little procs. You shall not kill yourself. I shall.
Jab him in the throat.
Okay, 25 again,
A hit.
and I will. Let me go back. I'm in the description. I will cast another first level. Yeah, another first level. What's its face? Radiant damage. So let's see.
Yeah, great. Do it.
Okay, perfect. Oh, I will do it.
I will.
Ooh, nice. Max radiant damage. And 10 regular damage. Wait, yeah, no, sorry. Yeah. So that's 18 damage in total.
Okay. You took it.
Okay.
Okay. After Asham, do you have anything else you would like to do? Use your bonus action or anything?
No. That's it.
Okay. After that, Declan, it is your turn.
Okay. So you said he's 20 feet or 40 feet from me, so I'm gonna move forward 10 feet, and then I will cast Hexblade's Curse on him. Which is a bonus action, so he is now cursed for a minute, or if he dies, or if I die, or I'm incapacitated. Which gives me all the benefits of Hexblade Curse. We all know that. And then for my action, I am going to, with my sword, I am going to slice the palm of my hand and draw that circle around me, and I will summon Greater Demon. And I'm gonna
On the
send
roof?
on the roof. Yes, like I'm gonna summon the demon right where the Blade Master or the Battle Master is. And
Okay. Are you on the angled roof, or did you hop down to that flat roof?
I hop down.
Okay, pardon me. Great. Okay.
And this is I'm gonna send a picture of the thing that I'm sending, because I now that I'm 5th level spell, I can summon CR6 or lower, not just CR5. And so I will be
Hell yeah!
summoning the Vrock.
Ooh. Spooky.
Summoning the Vrock. So so
Is
now
that with
basically-
a V or an F?
VROCK. V-Rock.
Got it.
I just want to
It is a large fiend (parentheses demon). And so do you want I can roll its initiative, or we can just say it goes after me.
Go ahead and roll that initiative.
Okay, let's see here. What is its initiative? It's its dex, right? It's based off of its dex.
Yes, which
Okay,
is plus
so
2.
It's 11.
11 plus 2, so 13.
No, 9 plus 2, 11.
Okay. Okay. Excellent.
Hey Logan, quick thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if he is undead or a fiend, but if he is, whenever I do my radiant damage, he gets another D8 of damage.
Noted. And he is
Okay.
not.
Okay, cool.
Keep that in mind, though, Asa, because once we kill the Battle Master, we will keep in mind if I lose control of
Vampires.
that too.
Ooh,
But if
yeah.
I lose control of my demon, he is a fiend. So
More immediately, the demon.
yeah, more immediately.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. That's it. That
Logan.
Good to know.
Vampires.
Good to know.
I do
Retract
have-
thought.
I do have. I don't think I should lose concentration because I have Warcaster specifically for
Okay.
this reason. So, but just in case, keep that in mind.
Okay. Thank you, Chicken.
That will be my turn.
Excellent. Okay. So after Declan, we are back up to Draconis.
Okay.
What is your turn?
Oh man,
yes,
knowing that
what
he can
is
hit me
your
3 times, like jeez. I will do. I will cast Shield of Faith on myself. Yeah, I'll do that,
Okay.
and
And
then
that's your action, right?
that's a bonus action.
Oh, nice.
I believe so. Wait, yeah, let me make sure. Yeah, it's a bonus
Pretty
action.
sure.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And I will attack him twice.
And
Nice.
that raises your AC by 2, right?
It does.
Very nice. Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Yeah. It's a gamble though. Should I heal myself or should I?
Don't worry about it.
I sent that.
Okay.
I sent that
Hmm.
picture of the Vrock in the tavern, and Dante just replied, "Squaw."
Quah. Yeah. Okay. A 28 and does a 21 hit.
The 28 hits. The 21 does not.
Oh my goodness.
Bruh.
Okay.
I take it back. The
Okay.
21 hits. The 21 hits. Yes.
Okay. Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yes. Are you sure about
Okay.
that?
Are
Yeah.
you sure about that?
Okay.
So both hit.
Um.
Come on, deal some damage.
Yeah. Okay.
This guy's gotta die, otherwise you're gonna die.
Yeah. That's what I'm kind of thinking.
Nah, Asa, I got you, bud.
Nice,
If
I
you
got
go
you.
down,
Oh yeah. Oh, thanks, guys.
I keep
Okay,
in mind
just do
I got my shield that I can summon a spell slot through to give you 5th level healing word.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Ooh. First attack is 17.
Nice.
Oh wait. What? I forgot to add the +5 for my just regular attack.
So 23?
22.
22.
I think it's a +5 to hit. Yeah. Yeah, so it should be 22. Cool. And then my second attack. Let's see. Is 9 damage.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you would like to
Yes.
do with your turn?
I am okay, because I've used everything.
I
So
am
thank you.
just okay.
Asa,
Hey.
he didn't ask if there was anything more you could do. He asked if there's anything you'd like to do.
Oh. I would like.
To be
Okay.
done.
I'd like to boop his nose and call him a silly little man.
That's your object.
I'm afraid your finger gets caught in the eye slit and he yanks his head away, ripping your finger off with it.
Oh,
Oh! Oh!
No, all right. So after Draconis, the Battle Master is going to again strike out at the Guardian of Faith,
Rip.
and he is going to deal. Oh, actually, those are the wrong dice. 20
Enough to get rid of it.
enough to get rid of it. Yes. Okay.
Enough to get rid of it.
He rolled
After
a
that-
natural 20.
He did not roll a natural 20.
I did.
On
For
his
what?
sentinel.
For his sentinel.
I
'Cause
did.
It
I rolled a
attacked.
20.
It attacked
Great.
my friend.
Yeah.
Great.
So, are you just attacking him then?
No, I am attacking. No, yes, I am. I am.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Him. Okay. I'm doing a level 2
Divine Smite.
Divine Smite. Yes.
This man wants you dead so bad.
Oh, he does?
He wants you dead.
He's pissed.
Well, I want him dead. I mean,
He's pissed, Asa.
Then it works out great.
6 normal damage, and 12 radiant damage.
Sorry, how
So,
much
18.
in total?
Oh, I double
18.
it, don't I?
Yeah.
Oh, because of a natural 20.
Wait.
Heck yeah, you do.
Okay, wait. I just rolled an extra. Wait. Let me figure out what I'm doing really quick. It's no, yeah.
Anyway,
Okay, yeah.
Jack,
That's
what's
right.
going on?
I said wait. Okay, so it's 18 times 2, so that's 36.
36. Yeah.
Okay.
And it is official. The Battle Master is bloodied.
Oh. I'm just I just peed my pants a little bit. Don't worry. It was just a little bit.
Okay. So the
I
Battle
finally got a
Master
smile
still
on my face.
has 2 attacks left. And he is going to turn to you, Draconis.
No. I didn't do anything.
And he is going to lash out with his blade for 2 massive strokes. The first one, he is going to spend a superiority die and try to disarm you.
He doesn't have to do that.
Disarming attack.
Let me read this this thing.
He starts getting his sword taken away.
Bye.
Quite honestly, though,
But-
Asa, getting disarmed is the least of your worries right now. He's adding on the superiority die for the attack, so
No.
extra
That's fair,
damage
that's
is
fair.
really what you should be.
Hey, you
worried
know what?
about.
It's
It's okay.
You're right.
I'm gonna healing word you for a bunch of.
Okay. Oh, well, thank you.
Bunch of health.
Oh, and Logan, quick. It's fine. I think I forgot about it, so it's fine. It's just a little thing. Our weapons that we got from Saloon, they do an extra D4. Is that only in the temple, or is it like only when the moon's out?
It's
Can you?
Only when the moon is out.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Okay,
right now it
okay.
is daytime.
That's what I thought.
I didn't
Perfect.
get
But it does
any
still
weapon.
count as a magical weapon.
Right. Right.
All right. He's going to make those 2 attacks.
Okay.
The lowest is a 23.
Yeah.
So they are both going to hit. The first attack is going to try to disarm you. Make a strength saving throw. And the second is going to try to push you back,
Okay.
knocking you down.
Logan, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. If anything hurts me or my Vrock, will you just let me know how much
Yes.
hit points I take off? Thank you. I'll be right back.
Yeah. So, Asa, make first a strength saving throw, and then a second saving throw. The first one will be whether or not you drop your weapon. The second one will be whether or not you get knocked off your feet.
See ya.
Okay. Let me just read this really quick. Okay, perfect. Yep. I'm just looking at a feature. So the first one, strength saving, is a 17.
You drop your weapon.
Okay.
See ya.
The DC
The
is 18.
second strength. Ah, dang it. Damn it. Okay.
Dang,
The second save is a 26.
You
Caleb,
do
what is
not
happening to
fall
your camera?
prone. However,
Okay, good.
we need to discuss damage. How much are
Yeah,
you starting
we
at
do.
right now?
40 something.
44.
44. So, the first attack is going to deal 21 plus 10.
31?
31 damage.
What? Why is it so much more than last time?
These are heavy blows.
Superiority die, and it was
Hmm,
almost max
Hmm.
damage.
Bruh.
Fair enough.
So that brings you
I
down to
thought the
what?
superiority die just. You said 31?
Adds a d8 on top of the damage.
Okay. You said 31?
Yes.
Okay. I am at 13.
You're at
Well,
13.
I mean,
and
whatever
this
he does, I'm
next
probably
attack. Indeed. So you will notice that this next attack, or pardon me, on this first attack, which deals so much damage to you, it will slice through the chink in your armor, and you will see the
Yeah.
blood drawn from your skin seep into the blade, as if it's stealing your life force. And on
a
its
vampire
next
blade.
attack, let me let me double check to make sure I'm reading this right. Equipment.
So Asa just got leeched. Is that what happened?
Oh,
think so.
okay. I'm glad I read this. You get knocked down by the second attack. And that is it. The blade does indeed kind of leech the energy away from your blood, but beyond that, nothing
Okay.
happens.
Okay.
After that, he is going to again
Oh.
action surge
Bruh.
and
Awesome.
turn towards the Vrock. And he is going to lash out with 3 fast and perfectly precise blows. Well, I guess we'll see if they're perfectly precise. Ooh, actually. The lowest is a 19.
They all hit.
They all hit. One of them was also a natural 20.
Okay. So I think my
So-
Brock's dead.
There is actually an ability with the sword that I read last time. I was double checking to make sure. If one of his attacks gets the is a crit and gets the creature's health below a certain point, the creature is automatically killed.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're going to say, because of that and the 3 attacks, I think minimum damage is going to get it to that point.
Okay.
Okay? So, with that in mind, the Vrock is sliced apart and is no longer with us.
See ya.
Nice.
Okay? Okay. The Battle Master will then turn towards the 2 of you standing on top of the roof. And then he will run forward and leap
He can't.
up onto the roof. Wait, what?
He can't.
Why?
Sentinel.
Sentinel! How long does that last? Because you did that on your turn, which was before his.
No, it was a
that was
reaction.
during
It
his
was
team,
his
turn.
because he attacked my Guardian of Fate.
It's just this turn, but I mean, it's just this turn, but he can't. So next turn
Okay.
he can move.
Next turn he can move. Thank you. Thank you for catching that.
Yeah.
So, scratch that. He doesn't run forward and leap to climb up on top of the building. He's just he's right there, staring at you. Menacingly.
Menacingly.
Bloody.
Asham.
Menacingly.
Bloodied but still very menacing. It is turn.
Okay. Solid. I am going to, from where I am. Ooh. How far away is Draconis from me?
You're on the first level?
Draconis
I'm on the
is
first
25
level.
feet away.
25 feet away? Okay.
Yep.
Hmm. Okay. Hmm. There's so many
You
things.
do whatever you want.
I know.
You do whatever you like.
I know.
Yeah, live!
Live!
Okay. I'm going to cast Toll the Dead. And
On him?
On the Battle Master.
Yeah.
He needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, he's not great at wisdom. Okay. What's the spell save?
16.
Hear that?
Doesn't matter.
He's not
He
good
fails.
at it.
Great.
He's not great at it.
You take, and because the target is missing hit points, he will take
It's
2d12
D12.
2d12 instead of 2d8.
Yeah. Roll the damage.
Okay. All right. Ooh. That is 15 necrotic damage.
Ooh. And necrotic damage lowers the max hit points until he takes a long rest. Even if he were to heal himself, he would not be able to heal back to full.
Cool. And
Hopefully he
then-
doesn't get.
And then bonus action, cast spiritual weapon at a level. How many do I have left? At a level 3. Right behind the Battle Master. Replacing my once Guardian of Faith.
Okay.
And you're going to see a halberd show up out of the ground.
Heck yeah.
And it makes a melee attack as soon as he is in play.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay, dokie. Okay. Let's see. Does a 23 hit?
It does.
Goody.
How much damage is he taking with this
Alright.
level 3 spiritual weapon?
Okay. All right. 2d8. Plus, hold up. What am I reading? Oh, okay. Yep. 16 damage.
Woo! Boy is hurting. Okay. After Asham. Nolan. Ha!
That's nice.
Declan.
All right. I'm just gonna go with the trusty dusty Eldritch Blast. You know what I mean?
Class.
Rusty Dusty. Edge.
Nat 20.
That's a nat 20 on one, and a 19, which because of Hexblade's curse counts as a nat 20.
Oh shoot! Heck yeah! How much damage are we doing?
Nat-
You
nat
might be able
20
to
and
do this.
19.
Wow.
So
You might
it's,
be able to do this right now.
max damage is 60. Where's my d10s?
So automatically we know
One is max damage.
20
then-
damage is going to happen. Plus
20
the
damage.
10.
So 20 plus there, yeah. So 20 because of the 10, plus 20
Right.
because of the
Nat 20.
agonizing, and then plus 16 because I got an 8.
So how much damage total?
So 20, 40, 56.
Sheesh.
56.
56
That is
damage.
not quite enough to.
That is
do
a-okay. 56
But
was
he is hanging on by a thread.
56 was nutty. I will take a
Wow.
56 with an Eldritch Blast. Gladly.
Seriously. That's a nutty amount of damage.
And then I believe, is it this one? It is this one. But I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah.
The 1d4. Don't forget about the 1d4.
Do you want me to? I can. I just don't know if we have a
Did
bigger.
you? What was he saying?
He's saying the 1d4.
I was like, 1d4. Don't forget about the 1d4.
I don't know. Sure. We'll do the 1d4. Which am I doubling this because it was crit? Or
We're gonna say that this one was a one-time use. Let's go ahead and leave it at a 1d4.
okay, in that case, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for in case I need something else.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Are you very sure?
I don't think. Okay, fine. I'm pretty sure that's a
Logan's
one.
like, please, if you don't do this, Draconis will die.
I can heal Draconis. I can give him 5d4 plus 9, dude.
So, how much was the roll?
1.
He is down to 3.
That's why I was gonna
You did
keep
your
it. I
best.
knew it
You
was
did
gonna
your
be
best.
bad. I knew it
I
was
think
gonna be
Logan
bad,
just
but I
really
got
wanted
peer
to
pressured
see
into
if
it.
you
Hey, but it could.
I was so curious to see. You
Wait.
could have done it. The dice
Wait.
gods decided
Wait.
otherwise. What?
Wait. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
just so dumb.
Is it a 4? I believe.
That's awesome.
Wow. No way.
And to the DM's complete shock and surprise,
What?
2 Eldritch Blasts deal almost 60 freaking damage.
Wow.
And so
I think it was exactly
falls
60
the-
damage.
And so falls the Battle Master.
Wow.
The Battle Master crumples to the side, and you guys are spared another attack. I'm worried. I was
I'm-
worried. On the next
I'm-
attack, I was pretty sure one of you guys were going to die.
I'm really glad that I
Oh.
used man's
One of us,
on that.
specifically the one that
I-
has only been hit.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, he was going to jump up and
Mhm.
attack you guys,
Oh. Well,
and he gets 3 attacks, and I don't think either of your guys' AC is quite as high as Asa's, right?
Mine's an 18.
mine's 18 as well.
Okay. So all of you guys have pretty high AC.
Yeah.
We're chunky.
And I
Pretty
had
chunky.
adamantine, so any crits are negated. Yippee.
Okay. Well, that concludes our combat.
Can I?
You
So,
guys-
what kind of armor this guy wearing? What kind of
Yeah,
sword
can
is
I loot
this?
him?
What are we looking at?
So we'll imagine that Caleb finally spends a spell slot and casts Healing Word on Draconis.
Hi.
I don't
Oh,
have
hi.
a word.
You don't have
Dude.
Healing Word?
I'll cast one. I'll
That
cast.
explains it. Okay.
I'll
I would
use
have
one of
used
my
it a
spell
long time
slots.
ago if I had Healing Word.
I'll use one of
So
my spell
as a
slots.
cleric, that's one of like the basic spells you should have access to.
You would think.
Like to just like rearrange the spells you have prepared.
Probably.
You have access to the entire list of cleric spells.
Mhm.
You just prepare a fixed number for the day.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
I'll channel because I have two spell slots that left because I slept after Scry and then Vrock did absolutely effing nothing.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna
Wait.
channel one of my what's it called? One of my spell slots through my shield and give Draconis 5d4 plus I believe my spell modification.
Ooh.
Yeah, plus 9.
Wow.
So let's see here. That 4, 3, so 11. 1, so 12.
Well,
4, so 16 plus 9,
Nice.
27 health.
dang, son. Thank you.
Yeah.
Jeez, dude. Heck yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's talk about what you guys find on this guy.
Draconis can
upon
have the sword.
Closer inspection, you guys find that the sword that he is wielding is a black blade, and it is called, or actually, you guys will have to make Arcana checks on
Oh,
Okay.
the 4 magical items that he has. Who wants to roll those?
I can. I was just gonna do the math from the. Oh well, never mind, because I'm full health. I was gonna do the math from Hexblade Curse healing that I get, but don't need it if I'm full health.
Oh, so do you get healed if you heal other people?
No. So since
I do.
I put Hexblade's
cool.
Curse.
Too bad you can't heal people.
I put
Don't worry.
Hexblade's Curse
I can.
on the Battle Master.
Mm.
Oh, also Logan. Can I, when I
see.
kill the Battle Master, can I Accursed Spectre? Take his
Bro.
soul.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that's Inspector.
That do?
Cool. All right, I have a Spectre now.
What does that do? I'm forgetting.
Starting at 6th level, you can curse the soul of a person you slay, temporarily binding it to your service. When you slay a humanoid, you can cause its spirit to rise from its corpse as a specter. The statistics for which are in the monster's manual. It gains temporary hit points equal to half my warlock level, so it's got like 6 hit points. Not even that, like 4. It rolls initiative. It has its own turns. It obeys my verbal commands. Stuff
How long
like
does it
that.
last?
Dang. Yeah.
Until it lasts until I finish a long rest, and I get it back when I finish a long rest. So I can once I go honk shoe, this specter goes away, or until he dies.
Right.
But then I get this feat back. So
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Those things that were floating above his head, are they gone now?
They are. Though,
Okay.
since you just woke up off the ground, you will see that they landed on the ground next to his head.
Oh,
So I still need those.
is that one of the magical items?
The
I'll
Arcana
do
Those
an
check.
two
Arcana.
are. I need our
Hmm.
Arcana checks.
I got a 17.
I mean, I'm not good at
Okay.
Arcana.
Let's do one more roll.
15.
15. All right. With a 15 and 17, you guys, I will say, Asham, you recognize that his armor is full dwarven plate. You recognize this armor as armor that grants the wearer the ability to remain steadfast if something or someone is trying to move them.
That's cool.
Basically reducing the amount of movement or unwanted movement by 10 feet.
Okay.
So that's why he was able to resist the repelling blast, because he had a magical item saying he.
I was about to say, I was like, you gotta have some good reason for that, Logan. He did indeed have a good reason for that.
He did.
Is that full plate armor?
Yes, it is full plate.
Okay.
It is also freaking huge, because this guy was like, is 6'10" and almost 300 pounds.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to wear it, but
right.
we'd probably be able
Asham
to
could
sell
wear
it for
it.
a good penny. Oh, okay.
Asham
Oh,
could wear
okay.
it. the 5 foot nothing.
Yep, 5 foot nothing
Beefcake
grandpa.
at Asham.
I think how tall are you, Draconis? Because I was like, I think Declan's the
I'm
closest. to the height.
6'1".
I'm 6'1" too.
Like something like that, you could probably get it like adjusted to your height, but you'd have to pay somebody.
Yeah, I say
Or we could just sell
That's
it.
exactly it.
I say we just sell it. It's probably some good money.
Oh, another thing to consider with this, it also has a +2 magical armor bonus. So instead of being the regular 18 AC that regular full plate gives, it is a 20 AC.
Is it possible to get it resized?
It is, but where this is a magical set of armor, it would take someone very skilled, and there would be the potential to break the enchantment.
Also, Caleb, just know that full plate means you have disadvantage on all stealth checks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't plan to be stealthy.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll leave that to Draconis and Nolan, right?
Yeah, it's like, that's not
you're
me.
good.
Are there any magical artifacts on this man?
There are 3 more. First was his magical armor. The next one was a set of Ioun stones. Ioun stones are those 2 little marble-sized gemstones that were floating above his head, kind of circling around like a halo. The first one, both of these require attunement. Okay, the first one is an Ioun stone of protection, and it is considered an object that is worn while it orbits your head, and you gain a +1 bonus to AC.
Holy crap, this boy had so much.
Yeah.
Protection to AC.
Logan, what was his AC? Because that's at least 21, isn't it?
It was
21. He's 21, I think, yeah.
21?
Yeah.
Dang.
The next Ioun stone is an Ioun stone of fortitude. This one increases constitution by 2 to a maximum of 20.
Dibs.
That's cool. Dude, take it.
Dibs on those.
Okay.
Hey, wait! You can only get 1 marble. You can't get both marbles.
Well, I think didn't he said one was the armor, then one was the stones, then there's a third one. There's a third thing, isn't there?
Oh, those were 2 Ioun stones, one of fortitude and one of protection.
Then
the fortitude grants +2 to AC or +2 to constitution. The protection grants +1 to AC.
I call the fortitude for the constitution.
Okay. Who's the protection one going to?
I mean, it would be nice to have in the front lines, but I'm not going to. If somebody really wants
I mean,
it.
if nobody wants it, I'll. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. So for the moment, we'll say it goes to Draconis.
Yeah.
You
think
guys can decide on
Okay.
spoils later if you guys
Sure.
want.
Yeah.
Um, But the last and arguably most important one
The sword.
is the Great Sword. This is a 9 lives stealer Great Sword. This is a magical weapon that leeches the very soul from the enemy on a natural 20. So what that means is, and I'm going to make one small change to this. The sword has a 1d8 plus 1 charges. And actually, let me roll for that right now.
I will say I do not want this because I can't use great swords. So,
Okay.
one of you two, take it.
It has
Get it out of my
4
sight.
charges. Okay?
Okay.
4 charges that are temporary. If you score a critical hit against a creature that has fewer than 50 hit points, it must succeed on a DC 15 saving throw, Constitution, or be slain instantly, as the sword tears its life force from its body. The sword loses 1 charge if the creature is slain. When the sword has no charges remaining, it loses this property, but still retains the +2 magical bonus. Okay.
Not mine.
Cool. So wait, you said it does an extra 1d8 damage, or what was that?
So it has 4 charges. That was the 1d8 plus
Okay,
1.
that's all it is.
Yep.
Okay.
So that will be something that we have
Oh,
to
I
keep
see what you're
track of.
saying.
Basically, if
Right.
you roll a nat 20 and the creature has
Okay.
fewer than 50 hit points,
50.
then
Okay.
it will instantly be
Okay.
slain.
Okay. I got it now. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But it still has a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls, which is pretty
Oh, that's cool.
significant.
Do you want that sword, Draconis?
I mean,
Or do you not really use great swords?
I don't know if I get a lot of use out of it. I could use it, but
What are you currently using?
I mean,
A longsword?
I'm using the longsword that Luna, whatever her name, Saloon
Luna.
gave
Mhm.
me. Saluna, yeah.
Okay,
Which is a +1. I think didn't you say it's a +1 sword?
it is.
So
And
and it does a 1d
So-
extra 4 in Moonlight. What?
yeah, so the 1d4 is conditional.
Right.
Which is
Well-
pretty dope. And it does 1d10 when held in both hands, or 1d8
Right.
when held one-handed. The
Mhm.
great sword would require both hands, but it deals 2d6. So potential for
Yeah, that's
12
nice.
damage instead of 10 or 8. And it has
Okay,
the
I'll grab it for now.
constant +2.
When you,
Right.
yeah, so you can also you can scabbard both of them, and
That's
that's
true.
if it's
Follow
So
Witcher.
yeah, if
Have
it's
2 scabbards
yeah.
on your back.
exactly.
Freaking
If it's
cool.
Moonlight out, then you grab your Salune sword, and if it's not, you grab your other sword.
Well, if you take the sword, then I can take the protection marble.
Yeah,
That works.
you can have the marble.
He's missing out, but he's getting busy with Deanna, so
Yeah, it's true.
Hey yo, that's my daughter we're talking about, guys.
And
and
you're an old
And
man.
good point.
She's a
perfect.
Yeah, you're right. That's my daughter we're talking about.
So
German old man.
That's my daughter.
Can I go
we're
back?
talking about.
now that I'm like we're further in, can I go back to that armor maker and switch my adamantine armor for a plate instead of a half plate?
You want full plate?
Yeah.
You can do that, yes, and you have the funds to afford it now.
Right.
Since you guys have like 16,000 gold worth of money.
Right.
But it won't be something that like you can just trade, because there is a pretty big difference in cost between half plate and full plate.
Logan?
No, I know. But I would subsidize the payment with.
Oh, like a
trading in
trade
my
in with a
old-
car?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can definitely do
yeah.
that.
Okay. Cool.
Yes, Chase?
We can get to that a little later, but yeah.
Deal.
So because HP is based off of Constitution, and that gave me +2 to Constitution, does my HP go up with the max, or am I still 71 out of 80?
It does. Yippee! After you take a long rest, that'll happen. Pardon me.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Oh, I did not mean to type 701.
That would be a very chunky character. Okay. So, you guys have just slain the Battle Master, and
Thank
he is lying on the ground before you, leaving you to wonder, what was he doing here? Why was he waiting for? What do you guys think?
Can I see if there's footsteps? Like when we saw him, are there footsteps behind him leading into the forest?
So it's the intersection's still in the city.
Yeah, we're still.
Okay, so was his back against the wall?
No, he was standing in the center of the intersection.
It was like a 4.
Oh, I see.
Mhm.
Okay,
But
but it's kind of is it closer?
You're gonna go for it.
Okay, is it closer to the edge of town though?
No, it's still pretty central to the
Okay.
the noble side of the city.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering if he was cutting off our pursuit, I guess. So if there's like, yeah, that's what
That's
my
what
idea
I
was.
was. That's what I was about to say. I was gonna say.
Right.
Declan goes. My scientific hypothesis is that he was slowing us down.
Right.
Okay.
Can we investigate? to see if that's-
Investigate. Yes.
Yes.
I need
Okay.
2 people to roll that in check. This is going to be very challenging. This is a city street. That
21?
is usually trafficked pretty dang well.
21.
Okay. What's the second roll?
Who else has good investigation?
I do not.
I'll roll.
Okay.
I think I have the worst investigation. in the party.
19.
Oh, not bad.
Okay. You guys can see footprints on all of these different roads. And I'm picturing, I don't want it to be like a normal 4-way intersection because that's boring. This is a 5-way intersection. And
Okay.
it's tough to say what footprints are the most recent. If you guys roll a survival check with a DC of 20, then you guys will be able to figure out which are the freshest prints of Bel Air. But otherwise, you guys won't be able to tell which prints are the most recent. Okay?
Understood.
DC 20 survival.
I have a -1.
I have a +1. I can
I'll
do.
roll.
Mine's an 18 leganical.
That's pretty close.
Mine was 19.
Oh, that's so freaking close.
I know.
I kind of want to give it to you guys just because those are
I-
2 very good rolls.
I had a plus. I have a +4 to survival.
Wait,
pretty
use your
good.
D4.
Huh? Oh, my D4.
Do you have a
If
D4?
you used your D4,
I'll,
D4
I
is
use,
think
been doing
minimum
good
gets you
today.
there.
I'll use my D4.
Do
It was a 1.
Okay. So, we'll say that as you guys are trying to analyze these footprints, there are large footprints, small footprints, some have been scuffed, but almost like revelation from God, you sense that these are the most recent footprints, and they lead off in the central road from where the Battle Master was standing.
It's
You
these
know
ones.
that whoever the Battle Master was traveling with went that direction.
They went down
I
the
go,
central road.
Well, I'm feeling better. Let's go.
Okay.
Your HP is at like 14.
No, because I gave him
It's at
27.
40 now. Yeah, it's at 40.
40 out of not that many.
Okay. Um,
Well,
So,
what are we gonna do? If we let them get away, they win.
indeed.
I do only have like one spell slot.
Do we still have that? The cell phone stone?
The cell phone.
Yeah.
stone.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys do.
with
And we'll say that it has
um,
one use left
you
for
want-
the day.
Cell phone.
You wanna
stone is
speak to
my new high
Tardif?
school.
Yes, I like to commute.
Okay. Yeah, you can tell them where we're headed. Kind of, we found.
And we'll say that you guys know enough of the city to say what direction they're going. Yeah.
Tardif, this is Ashram. We've just killed the Battle Master, and we've discovered a track of their footprints leading down blah 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 direction down Center Street.
You killed the battle master.
It was a group effort, but yes.
I killed the battle master, and it was me. I shot some really cool stuff at him. It was pretty cool.
From the distance.
As the leader of the Reclaimers.
But
I
yes, we
shall
did.
send men to join you as soon as possible.
All right, we're
We
gonna
must
head
catch
that way.
And with that, you'll feel the sending stone kind of fizzle out or crackle with energy, letting you know that it's done for the day. Its
Night,
charges
night.
have been expended.
I put the massive piece of armor in the bag of holding. Because we have that
Great.
now.
I was like, does that
And-
make... Okay.
As you
It's
guys
not mine. I'm
leave-
just saying. Now we can transport it.
No, I was gonna say I feel like I remember like struggling to fit a different chest plate into the bag of holding.
Hey,
and this
hey, we
was
have
much bigger.
Oh yeah.
We have more
That's
time this time.
right.
We can finagle it.
No, it's too big. He's a titan.
I-
He's a 6'10" titan. 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Maximum
Yeah, I
size
think-
chest.
I think he is a little too big.
Fine. We'll leave everything out but the chess piece.
Okay. Okay.
Or when the guards get here, we just tell one of the guards, say, hey, take this armor back to our
We leave a
back to
sticky
our
note.
house.
Just leave a
Yeah.
sticky
You're in
note.
charge of this now. If it's not
That could
Not a-
work.
not a scratch, doctor, not a scratch.
Good reference.
Thank you.
And
it's
we'll
even
say,
better that
as you
Declan knows
guys-
German.
Take a moment to recover. In just a few minutes, the first guards arrive.
Yeah.
And should you guys
yeah.
so choose,
They
you
can
could
take
like
it.
pay them to take it back to your room, and you'll see this 5'8" wiry old man guard lugging like 60 pounds of armor, trying to carry all the pieces back to the castle.
What a
Um,
strong fellow.
When you say
What is true?
as we take a moment to recover.
Like 5 minutes.
Dang it, dude.
Can I see if there's any note on the body? Like any any more information?
There is not. Oh, but I missed one thing. There was a fifth magical item.
Oh,
It is another of the perception amulets that Draconis has.
Please,
does it stack?
please,
Does it stack?
please, my perception's so
It
bad.
does
I
not
need
say that it
please,
doesn't. So technically, it
Fine.
would-
Please.
Okay, Chase, give me your Constitution stone.
No.
I'm just kidding.
No.
You can have. I'm just kidding. No, you can have it. I'm just
But
kidding.
hey, listen, I'll trade you this amulet for your stone.
You mean the one that I have?
I don't have a stone.
Yeah, your
My
plus one
protection.
AC. Oh,
No.
Asham has it.
My protection. No.
okay.
No.
No.
Well, the deal was just with Draconis anyway, so.
You
I
can. You
believe
can have
we
it.
have
I'm
to
just
chase
joking.
after some bad guys now.
Wait,
Indeed.
so Logan, will you send me the strat block for that necklace? So I can.
Yes, I sent it to Asa at one point.
Asa, send it to
Asa, do you think you could send that over to Declan?
Helena.
me.
Thank you. And with that, we'll say that a company of 10 of the company of the Silver Star joins you on your journey towards catching the rest of the warrior or the bad guys. And with that, could we take like a 5-minute break?
Yeah.
Or
how
actually,
soon do you think we're gonna be done?
yeah, that actually could be a pretty dang good place to end the session.
Okay.
What do you guys
Either
think?
way works for me.
Yeah. I
Okay,
think it'd be better.
let's actually end the session. That was a good one. Go ahead and level up to level 10, you guys.
Coolin
I
doesn't
think-
get to level up
Alright.
because he didn't do anything.
I think next level at level 11, I get 3 Eldritch Blasts,
Yeah,
which will be
it's gonna
fun.
be an exciting. And
Alright.
once you get up to I think level 17, you get a 4th.
Yeah,
Imagine being able to knock someone back 40 frickin' feet. You get so much battlefield control with that.
yeah.
Okay, so
And-
you have
you know?
done nothing but cause trouble with that spell.
It's not technically a spell.
Hmm.
Unless you're talking Eldritch Blast in general, which is also true because anytime something remotely adorable crosses our path, I immediately go, Eldritch Blast!
Eldritch Blast.
Logan's like, there's an adorable 3-legged dog that Eldritch Blast!
What do you guys think of
I
that fight
can't-
with the Battlemaster?
That was
It was
good.
fun.
He was beefy.
I'm surprised
I
you
was
guys
scared.
killed him so fast.
Well, it's because we rolled so well.
I think- You did, and I think that rock saved you guys a lot of heartache
it's
because
true because he would have
had
went
he
for...
spent those 3 attacks on Draconis would have been dead.
Oh yeah, that thing, the frock was great. I loved the frock.
I'm gonna bring him back because I was very bummed when he died. I was like, oh, I wanted to use my frog.
Way better than that orangutan.
Then the Barlgura. Asa, are you just saying that? Are you just saying that because I shot the Barlgura at you, or?
Like directly on top of me.
Okay.
I can't find the ammo. I'm sorry. I looked.
Ooh, I get a cantrip.
Oh wait.
I also get a cantrip.
Did you find it, Ace?
Actually, wait. Let me see.
Maybe?
I typed
Sorry.
an amulet into like the search bar. Wait.
I should do something with fire.
Yeah, I don't know if you did send it to me because I can't. Nah, nothing's popping up. But isn't it just really like you can't be surprised and you get +3 to your perception? I thought that was it.
Yeah, I think so.
So
What's everyone's total HP at?
I think
40.
Well,
Are you talking
max.
total or
Max
current?
HP. What's your
Yeah,
oh,
max.
max 90.
90?
Yeah, my max is 90.
Nice.
So Ace, I could kind of be upfront with you.
I've been.
I got
been
this.
rolling for
But
your
are you going to be
HP.
upfront with me?
Probably not.
I'm at 102.
Yeah, okay. I'll let you keep the Constitution stone either way.
Well,
I'm
the
at a
Constitution,
big-
the Constitution is just nice because now when I get whacked and I need to make a concentration save, my Constitution save is better. So
that is nice. That is nice.
Don't you
that's
have
exactly what I
advantage on
did.
Constitution
What?
saving throws
I
as
do.
well because of work.
I do, yeah. But that's what I'm saying
What
is
determines your save
Huh?
on Constitution? What determines the Constitution save?
what do you mean, like
For concentration spells, if you get hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Then
sorry,
you make a
concentration.
Yeah, for
Ah,
concentration, if I
gotcha.
get hit, then I have to make a Constitution save to make sure that I keep my concentration.
But what's
And
the DC? I just don't know how that works because I have to do that sometimes too.
So it
It
depends on
depends.
whatever's
it's
hitting him or harming him.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
like,
so like
the Battlemaster were to have attacked him, the DC saving throw on some of his abilities was like his Constitution or pardon me, 8 plus his proficiency bonus plus his constitution bonus, which each of those was
Okay.
5. So it would have been 18 for the DC.
Okay, nice.
And it's stuff like that. If it's a spellcaster, they have their own spell save DC. Fighters have their own ability DC, stuff like
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Cool. We'll have to figure out what mine is.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, everybody say bye stream.
Oh, bye stream.
Bye stream.
Let's say bye to my stream too. My stream
Okay,
sucks.
bye.